All right, oh my gosh. Hold on. What the heck? Okay, that was weird. That was weird. I might have to change up some settings here. That scared the crap out of me. How is it going, everybody? And welcome to another edition, of course, DrDelay Calling Games. I, of course, am DrDelay. We've got another game for you. So I'll have to do all these settings later, I guess. That really was concerning. But anyway, yeah, we got Duke and Yukon for today's for the second game of the day. We'll go over some final scores, of course, from the early window. Georgia over Mississippi State, 41-21. SMU 45, Boston College 13. Dr. Indiana with an insane touchdown. Nice. Good Indiana. Let's go. Army 14, Temple 13. That's the game we just covered earlier. It's where I'm sure most of you guys are coming from. Apparently, Indiana has just scored to take the lead. Let me refresh this just to make sure. That's what Draven is saying. It's still 24-20 Penn State, but I'm assuming Draven is correct. So I'm assuming Indiana just took the lead late there. That's crazy. All right, Texas Tech 29, BYU 7. West Virginia 29, Colorado 22, James Madison 35, Marshall 23, Southern Miss 27, Arkansas State 21, Oklahoma State 24, Purdue 3, Ole Miss 42, the Citadel nothing, Liberty 10, Missouri State 7, East Michigan 17, Bowling Green 14, UAB 17, Rice 14, Maryland and Rutgers 7-7. Louisiana Tech 0, Delaware 0. They're just now starting out. FIU's trailing Middle Tennessee State 7-0. Jacksonville State and UTEP 7-7. East Carolina 7. Charlotte nothing. Tulsa already trailing 9-0 to FAU. As for the game you guys are here for, we have Duke and Yukon. This is not a basketball game, folks. This is football, and both these football programs are very good, or at least, much better than you would normally expect. Duke 5-3, Yukon 6-3. Duke the favorite, despite being on the road. I think it's going to be a close game. I really do think it'll be a one-score game in this one. Duke favored 7.5. Duke also given a 62% chance to win this one. Again, I'm not too familiar with the players. I will do my best to be as knowledgeable as I can throughout the broadcast. Penn State, Indiana game so close. Yeah, Draven just said they just scored a touchdown, a pull ahead late. A little bit of some research. I mean, not really much research here, but just how they've gone so far this season. Duke beat Elon 45-17, lost to Illinois 45-19, lost to Tulane 34-27. Then they turn around, beat NC State 45-33, beat Syracuse 38-3, beat Cal 45-21, lost to Georgia Tech 27-18. Then they beat Clemson last week 46-45 in a that must have been a great game. I actually didn't know about that. That's pretty cool. As for the home team, Yukon actually covered Yukon last week. Might see some Yukon fans trickle back on in. Would be pretty cool to see it. Of course, Yukon beat Central Connecticut 59-13. Lost to Syracuse 27-20. Lost to Delaware 44-41. Beat Ball State 31-25, beat Buffalo 20-17, beat Florida International 51-10, Boston College 38-23, lost to Rice 37-34, then beat UAB last weekend. We covered that one 38-19. The thing about Yukon is that they have yet to lose in regulation. So you can say again, Yukon, if the game is only 4 quarters, they should win because, again, they have yet to lose in regulation. So that's something we can look for. I mean, we'll see today. Duke is a solid team. They are a solid team, one of the better teams in the ACC. I understand the ACC not as great as they were a few years ago, but they are definitely a solid conference. Of course, they're still considered a power conference, and this will be a very interesting game. Again, I think it'll be a one-score game because, again, Yukon, very solid. Do not sleep on Yukon if you're Duke, and if Yukon, of course, respect the opponent ahead of you, as they have been, playing more, consistent, I guess, competition. You sent me the touchdown Twitter. Nice. I'll definitely look at it. Appreciate it, man. Indiana 26-24. Penn State with 36 seconds left. Let's see if I can look at it here. Let's see here. I can't have the volume. Oh my gosh, you're not kidding. That is as crazy as that can. Oh my goodness, what a catch. That's cool. That is cool. I love good football plays, man. All right, but yeah, again, as for this one, again, Duke and UConn, we're about a minute or two away from starting this one. Manny Diaz, the second-year coach for Duke, is 14-7, 35-22 in his career as a head coach. Hopefully this gives us a field. If it does not, I will try to get us to CBS Sports Network, where they will at least have something. So I know there was some trouble last week. I'll already duplicate the tab just in case I'm not getting a good vibe that we're not going to get a scoreboard. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. So it looks like UConn will be receiving. Where are you at? UConn and Duke. That's final. There you are. Preview. I bet most of you guys want me to click watch live. You're hilarious. As there is the kickoff, and that is going to be booted down to the end zone for a touchback. Let's circle back here just in case. Okay, never mind. I don't have to worry about that. So let's back out of that one. We'll stay right here on ESPN. Seth pulling for the Hurricanes. Geez, okay. Hurricanes. Who do they play? Are they off? I'll have to look at it a little bit later. All right, here come the Huskies. UConn again. We saw them play last week. Looked really good against UAB. Fagnano, 22 touchdowns, no picks. That guy takes care of the ball. 69% completion, 2,500 yards. Again, that guy just takes care of the ball. In the shotgun is Fagnano. 4 receivers to the right, as there's a running back in there beside him as he hands it off, and he's not going to get much. Just pretty much shut down immediately. Edwards on the carry, maybe a yard, if that. Looks like I'm going to give him a yard on the screen there. Skylar Bell last week, 149 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns. Of course, Chandler Rivers going to shadow him. 7 passes defended this year. That's 5th in the ACC. 2nd and 9, Fagnano in the shotgun. Play action, looking, steps up, and he's going to take off and run, but Duke is all over him. And down he goes. That's a sack. The big man with the sack, Green. And that's a huge loss, a loss of 4 or 5 on the play. They're playing Syracuse? Okay. I'm kind of pulling for Syracuse, not going to lie. I'm just not a Miami guy. 3rd and 13, Fagnano in the shotgun. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. He's by himself. They need to get to the 35 for a brand new set of downs. Fagnano drops back, looking, fires. It is incomplete, shoved out of bounds. He's the receiver, but he didn't even have the ball. So that's going to be a 3 and out for UConn. And again, this is a game here, folks. We got a lot of people in the stands. This is, of course, a rivalry, of course, due to basketball reasons. But, again, this is a game that I think could be a very good one. Duke right now imposing their superiority, again, due to conference, of course, as there is the punt. Almost blocked. Field at the 31. Makes a guy miss. He's at the 35. He's at the 40 and brought down at the 45. Of course, UConn, again, they're an independent. I'm sure they can find a conference if they really wanted to. I don't know if it benefits them or not to be independent or not. A return of 15 yards as Duke will have the ball at their own 45. And I don't know if we're going to cut to commercial. Looks like we're not. Darian Mensah, of course, he is from Tulane. 2,500 yards for him this year. 70% completion percentage. 21 touchdowns, 2 picks. So, again, a really solid quarterback. We'll see if he can look solid today against UConn as it's 1st and 10 at the 45. Mensah is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Mensah drops back, gets a screen, is caught at the 40, he's at the 45, the 50, 45, 40, and he's still on his feet at the 35, and he's brought down at the 30. Oh, what a catch and run. 25 yards. That was Quayshawn Brown with the nice catch and still moving his feet. Would not go down. Not a big guy, but he's playing big. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Duke is hurrying it up as he hands it off up the middle. He's at the 20, the 15, and brought down at the 13. Duke 2 plays already inside the 20. Oh, Duke is looking really good early. And there is a injured Husky. He's holding his arm. So 2 plays, 42 yards for Duke. This is not good for UConn. Of course, again, they have an injured player, but also just the fact that their defense so far, first 2 plays, getting shredded, then their offense moved backwards. Oh, no. Okay. So I think what happened to the safety was what happened to Jaden Daniels. His arm. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a horrible injury to start off this one. So hopefully he'll be okay. But geez, I think he's not going to play the rest of the year. Of course, Daniels apparently might be playing very soon, which is shocking to me. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. That's just a bummer. I hate, injuries obviously going to be a part of it. But man, that's brutal. Especially when the injuries like that. All right, so we'll go ahead and refresh here. Well, no, they're refreshing. So let's see. I'm assuming Indiana held on. Indiana did hold on against Penn State 27-24. Again, any given Saturday, folks, anything could happen. So 27-24 Indiana over Penn State. Georgia, of course, over Mississippi State 41-21. Texas Tech 29, BYU 7. SMU 45, Boston College 13. West Virginia over Colorado 29-22. James Madison 35, Marshall 23. Army, of course, over Temple 14-13. Let's go UConn. Well, right now they're struggling. Again, there's an injury timeout, an injured Husky, and I think he may have. It looks similar to the Jaden Daniels thing, so hopefully he's okay. But man, it did not look good on the one replay I saw. Southern Miss up over Arkansas State 27-21. Ohio State over Purdue 27-0. Ole Miss over the Citadel 42-0. Again, it just means more when you play Citadel in November for sure. Liberty 10, Missouri State 7. Eastern Michigan 17, Bowling Green 14. UAB 17, Rice 14, Maryland 10, Rutgers 7, Louisiana Tech 7, Delaware 3, Middle Tennessee 7, FIU 0, 7-7 there, Jacksonville State and UTEP. East Carolina up 14-0 over Charlotte. FIU 10-0 over Tulsa. Syracuse and Miami 0-0 there, 0-0 in Kansas and Arizona, and 0-0 Iowa State and TCU. Looks like we are returning to action. Millette III is the injured Husky. Millette III, yes, Goku. That was brutal. His arm got caught in between the ball carrier and like the tackle, the other tackler, and then of course he kept going forward. So like it's bad. I think he dislocated the elbow. Oh my gosh, yeah, they showed it again. Hopefully you'll be okay, man. That's I hate when the injuries look like that, man. It's graphic. 1st and 10 at the 13. Mensa is in the shotgun. Receiver to the right, tight ends in tight. Shepard is in the backfield. Maryland is beating Rutgers. Yep. Mensa hands it off to Shepard. Shepard at the 15, the 10, the 5. Skips into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Blue Devils. I forgot if they were the Devils or Blue Devils. There you go. Duke opening up the scoring. 3 plays. 65 yards. They looked very efficient on that one. Shepard scampering in there for 15. We're just pending the extra point at this point. Injuries have been so bad. Yeah, I know. They really have been. It's horrible. All right, the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 7-0 Duke leading over UConn with 12:31 left to go in the first quarter. Duke looking really good. Only 3 plays. In the end, they UConn had a 3-and-out to start off this one. It was not looking good for UConn. So we'll see if they're able to answer back. Again, well, I mean, you have more yards than UConn right now, folks. -7 yards on their first drive. Duke, of course, 55 yards. Thought it was 65. I messed up there. My bad. Again, Duke still very much in it when it comes to ACC play. Of course, this is not an ACC game, so it doesn't really matter. But they, again, tied with Louisville with they're 4-1. And then, of course, SMU, Pittsburgh, Georgia Tech. They are all at 5-1. Virginia at 5-0, which I'll be covering Virginia and Wake Forest right after this. So we're already back here. I guess a quick commercial. That's always good to see. Go Buckeyes. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah. Good stuff. They'll still be number 1 after this week for sure. All right, so Duke is going to kick it off to UConn, and that's going to be booted out of the end zone for a touchback. UConn, again, not a great first drive. Only 3 plays, and they went backwards. So we'll see what UConn can do here as they'll have the ball at their own 25. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I possibly can. So definitely feel free to chat down below. The chat is very important to the channel. Definitely a big reason why I do this in the first place. 1st and 10 at the 25. Under center is Fagnano. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. Fagnano, it's going to be a jet sweep, handing off the camera guy. Doesn't know where he is. He's at the 40, and he's pushed out at the 42. That's a nice run. Actually, going to mark him at the 43. It's a gain of 18. And a first down for the Huskies. Terrence Smith on the end around, making the corner look silly there. Very bad angle by the corner. Buckeyes up 27-3. Yeah, I know. I saw you guys are looking pretty good. Then it is Purdue. Purdue is not really good. 1st and 10 at the 43. But yeah, you guys are good regardless. In the shotgun is Fagnano. Fagnano is going to hand it off up the middle, but nothing doing. As soon as he got the ball, he's tackled for a loss. That's a loss of 2. Cam Edwards can't find anything. Indiana won 27-24. Nice. Yeah, no, I saw that. They pulled it off. You're in the middle of a UConn dynasty. Nice, yeah. My dynasty for 26 is Kent State. Kent State, man, we're moving that program up. In 25, I picked UMass. So yeah, we were playing UConn every year. That was always fun. I made UMass the team to beat in 25. That was fun. 2nd and 12. Drops back is Fagnano. Throws. It's caught at the 50. He's at the 45. He's at the 40. And pushed out of bounds at the 38. That is Skylar Bell. Again, that's kind of their guy on the outside. And he is definitely a player to watch today. As if UConn wants to win, they're going to have to give it to Bell. They really will. Indiana 10-0. Yeah, they're doing great. Your Buckeyes are good. Yeah, they are good. Again, okay. I understand they're good. They're good, but that's why I don't like them really. He's like, oh, the Buckeyes. Oh my goodness, they're so amazing. Yeah, we get it. 1st and 10, direct snap. This is Smith, and he's going to be tripped up after just a gain of a yard or so. Apparently on the screen they're giving him 3. On my screen, I don't think they're giving him 3. I could be wrong. Oh, they are going to give him 3. What a spot. He did not get to the 35-yard line. But, hey, it is what it is. I don't think the Huskies will complain, as it's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Huskies. Ball at the 35 in the shotgun. Trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. Drops back, pump fakes, throws it over the middle. It's almost intercepted. Oh, they went with the screen. A great read there by number 12 of Duke. Broken up by Freeman. Your Ravens pick him up? Man, yeah. I would not like that. I would not like the Ravens to get Skylar Bell. For many reasons. You can probably see why. You got Los Angeles beating Pittsburgh. I can see that. No, I'm not. I don't think it's a for sure thing by any means for the Steelers. It's going to be a tough game. Hopefully we can pull it out. 3rd and 7 at the 35. They need to get to the 28 for a brand new. Oh, what am I saying? Brand new set of downs. As looks like UConn's going to call a timeout. All right, timeout Yukon. Looks like it's 10:18 left to go here in the first quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 7 whenever we do return. James Bond pulling for Duke. Yeah, Duke looks good so far. We'll see if they're able to keep it up, of course. Hey, bro, give me a shout out. Shout out James Bond. James Bond from Durham, North Carolina. Shout out that guy. Appreciate you for tuning on in. I really do appreciate it. Try to at least get a field goal. Oh, yeah, no, they need something. Again, based on their first drive, that was rough. Of course, they're looking a lot better here on the second drive. And then, of course, Duke, I mean, they only needed 3 plays to move 55 yards and score. That was definitely a little concerning if you're a fan of UConn. 3rd and 7 in the pistol. You need to get to the 28. Fagnano, swing pass here in the flat. He's at the 35, and Bell can't get anything. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. That was unfortunate. Oh, my goodness, the O-line just flat out missed the block. Coach Mora not happy about that. Looks like they're going to go for it. Let me go ahead and update the screen here. I don't know why it's not doing this. 4th and 7. They need to get to the 28. Fagnano's in the shotgun. Trips to the left. One receiver to the right. Looks like, again, the screen's just not going to update. Oh, well. Sending a man in motion. They need 7 yards. Drops back to pass. 5-man rush. Steps up. Fires. Hit as he threw. It is caught at the 28. Oh, the referee not going to give it to him. They're going to say he was short. Oh, that's a bad spot in my opinion. But there is a flag. Oh, my goodness. I feel like it was like a quack, 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 the throw up in the air. I feel like the guy caught it at the 28. I would like to see what the penalty is here, what the call. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. It doesn't matter. Daryl DeBerry, the referee, saying that's going to be an automatic 15 for UConn. Oh, that's a killer. Going to beat the brakes off them goats. I'm not too familiar. I'm not too sure. Sounds like the Ravens offensive line. Oh, man. Hey, tell me about it with the Steelers offensive line. Alabama's going to destroy the Tigers tonight. I don't know. I feel like it could be a close game, to be honest. We'll see, though. 1st and 10 at the 15. And, Duke just flat out jumped and just crushed a center for no reason. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. How long you been a Steelers fan? My entire life. I was born in 96. So pretty much whenever my sentience came in, like, oh, crap. I'm alive. I guess at the age of 4 or 5. That's pretty much when it hit me. Steeler fan. Steel Curtain era? No, that's a little before my time. I was born in 96. But I did have the 2000 Steelers. They were really good. They had a great defense. 1st and 5 at the 10. Drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It is caught! Touchdown, UConn Huskies! And they answer right back with a touchdown of their own. Juice Farine, the tight end, coming open over the middle. I was a little bit worried there, folks, not going to lie, with how the first drive went for UConn, and then Duke just marching down the field in 3 plays. I'm like, oh, man, did I choose a great one or what? Oh, man, I was going to be really worried about it. But, hey, UConn finally gets it going, and they get it going into the end zone as we're pending the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, it is good. 7-7 is your score, 9:03 left to go here in the first quarter. They will step away. I, of course, will be right here. Last time Alabama played LSU in a night game, they beat LSU 42-13. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's much of a gap there, to be honest with you. I know it's kind of crazy to say that. Good one. LSU was at home, but now Bama has home field advantage. And we'll see. Still hate that Lynn Swan catch. There's a lot of Lynn Swan catches So I'm not too sure which one you're referring to. The one I think about, I guess, the most is the Dallas Cowboys one where he makes that catch on, like, the sideline. That's pretty cool. Never doubt the UConn offense. They have some dogs. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, for sure with Bell. Edwards had a nice game last week. So far, again, they've been kind of keeping him. He's only had the ball twice, I think, but we'll see. I'm ready for a good game. I'd like to see it. That's, again, there's part of the reason why I picked it. I thought it could be like one of those games where, one, not many people would cover it, but it's also a sneaky good game. So that's kind of like the goal of the channel, is to get games that might be sneaky good. Super Bowl 78, probably Super Bowl 8 if that's what you're referring to. Super Bowl 8. They played, I want to say, in Super Bowl. Shoot, when was it? Super Bowl. I think it was Super Bowl 9 and 10, and then like 13 and 14, I think. Or is it 12 and 13? I can't remember, to be honest with you. Can't remember. UConn's fun team, yeah. I definitely, and I enjoyed watching them play last week. It's a shame that UAB wasn't really making it close. And of course, again, Duke, they're going to be solid, of course, a Power 4 ACC team. Super Bowl 78, yeah. Okay, that would have been the Cowboys' second game. That would have been 35-31. That was the night game. I think that was out in LA. I think, or no, that wasn't out in LA. I don't remember. But yeah, I think it was the over-the-shoulder catch sliding, if I recall. Also like watching smaller schools play, even though I'm a Bama fan. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no. It's been a treat, really. Again, I of course, normally, if I weren't doing this, I'd be watching college football like other games. But it's really been fun kind of watching these group of 5 teams play. Or, of course, they're not a group of 5, but, or UConn. But yeah, no, it's been pretty fun. So, all right. So, 7-7, UConn will be kicking things away to resume this one, as Duke looks to answer right back again. They looked really good on their first drive, as that's going to be booted out of the end zone for a touchback. Again, Duke, 3 plays, 55 yards. That was their first drive. They looked really good. The only thing that stopped them was the end zone. Slid into the end zone. Yeah, over the catch, sliding. Yep. Oklahoma's a big university, then LSU, probably. 1st and 10 here for Duke. As actually Duke is just now getting back onto the field. What the heck? There is a flag, apparently. Let me go turn this up, because I can't quite hear. So, I don't know if it was after the play or after the play. Unsportsmanlike, number 30 of Duke. Interesting. I wonder what he was doing. What the heck? It's saying that they're moving it up. No, that's not going to be the case. UConn defense has to lock in. Oh, they better. Duke looks legit. Felder Jr., the guilty party there. So 1st and 10 at the 12. Ignore what's on your screen. I don't know what the heck's going on there. Mensah's in the shotgun. 2 receivers left. 1 receiver to the right. 3-man front for Duke. Mensah, play action. Heavy pressure, fires. It's caught at the 10. Turns the corner at the 15. Pushed out of bounds at the 17. As, man, that guy is fast, but a good job by UConn, able to push him out of bounds. The key matchup they're going to highlight for the offense of Duke, Cooper Barkate, 774 yards and 5 touchdowns. And then for the defense, Cam Chadwick had 3 picks against UAB. Yeah, he was all over the place last week, Chadwick. So he will be the guy following Barkate, who's had a pretty good year. And Jim Mora having some issues here with the referee. He's like, hey, what the heck's going on? Do you think UConn football will find a conference home when the next stage of realignment takes place? Mora has been making them decent enough for hopefully that chance. Well, that's why I kind of want to like ask some UConn fans, man. Like, Like, what's the deal? I mean, clearly Mora has, like, taken them to another level. I mean, Jim Mora, obviously a great coach. He's been around forever. And I'm confused on why they're not in a conference. I mean, American Conference. I mean, I think they would do very well in the American Conference. And, of course, they have a great basketball school, and that might be the problem. Maybe it's that, hey, we want you to join the ACC or the Big Ten or whatever, the Big 12 as a basketball school as well. Maybe they just want to stay in the Big East when it comes to college basketball. That could be the reason why. Really good spot there. 2nd and 5 at the 17. Mensah in the shotgun. Play action. Fires over the middle. It is tipped up in the air. It's intercepted. Intercepted. And it's going to be Husky ball. Tipped up in the air. Oh, that one's, you can't really say it's on Mensah, but, I guess you could at the same time. A great play by the linebacker to knock it up. And then a Husky, of course, able to bring it down, of course, fall to the turf. Didn't want to take a chance there. As it's going to be Husky ball deep in Duke territory. Cam Chadwick's really good. He is. Imagine they join the ACC. Yeah, I mean, I think they could definitely do it. I think UConn should go to the American or CUSA. I don't know. I feel like they're too good for this USA. American, I could see. UConn has fans. Oh, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying, like, to like here, like in this chat. If UConn has any fans, they clearly have fans. It's just in this chat. I'd like to, I don't know, just talk with them, see what they know. 1st and 10 at the 27. Play action. Fagnano drops back, fires. It's tipped up in the air, and it's incomplete. Almost happening to UConn. That would have been a disaster for them. Play action, just looking over again. Good stuff by Duke's front line there to get your hands up. Hey, Hurley returns to dorm. Oh, I don't know all about that. May a 3-pointer Hurley. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but nice. Is that the coach? Actually, now I think about it, is that the coach? 2nd and 10 at the 27 in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. He's going to hand it off. This is Edwards at the 25, breaking the tackle, busts it outside at the 20, still on his feet, and brought down at the 15. That is a brand new set of downs for the Huskies. A 12-yard run. Finally, some open space for him. Again, Edwards has had nothing really to work with so far, but able to get something going there. Again, that was a 15-yard run, but as you can see, he's at 11 yards. Or pardon me, it was a 12-yard run. But yeah, he's at 11 yards for the game. So again, he has had nothing to work with. 1st and 10 at the 15 in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. In the pistol. Hands it off. Cuts inside. Not really much. As he gets back to the line of scrimmage, I'm not too sure who that was on the carry. Oh, was it Edwards again? Yeah, Edwards again. It's been hit and miss. Holden pulling for Duke. Would have been funny if he intercepted right back. I know, right? Would have been crazy. Thanks for covering the game. Hey, you're welcome. That's what I do. 2nd and 10 at the 15 in the shotgun. Trips to the left. Tight end in tight to the right. Fagnano awaits the snap, sending a man in motion. That is Bell. Drops back, looking to his right. Steps up, fires to the end zone. It is incomplete. Pass intended for the tight end. Now the linebacker doing the thumbs down to the tight end's face, and there's no flag. That is pretty shocking. How is there no flag on that? We've seen that being like flagged almost all the time. Wow. The referee was right there too. That's a shock. So 3rd and 10 at the 15. They need to get to the 5 for a brand new set of downs. It's going to be a screen to Bell. Bell trying to find something. Can find 5 yards and nothing more. And it'll be 4th and 5 coming up for UConn. A lot of chatting happening between these two teams. Thanks for covering the game, because I wouldn't be able to listen or watch because of the whole ESPN thing. Oh, I totally get it. This is actually on CBS Sports Network. Not trying to turn you guys away, of course, but it is actually not on ESPN. Duke home or away? They are away. Probably unsportsmanlike. Yeah, no, I'm surprised they didn't. I've seen so much less flagged. High snap. The kick is up. The kick is good. Oh, man. If I'm the Duke coach, I'm not happy. It was a high snap. The kicker had to hesitate, but the players weren't rushing. The Duke players were not rushing there. So 10-7, UConn leading over Duke with 6:12 left to go in the first quarter. Refs in college been inconsistent. Yep. Love the longs never having a bad snap for a loss of 40 for a safety. Oh, man. I'm assuming you're talking about Iowa. Cricket pulling for Duke. Loss of 40. That's crazy. Yeah, no, if it snaps over the head, I mean, that's brutal because there's no one back there. And if it keeps rolling, that's a killer. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Of course, we are in commercial break. UConn leading 10-7. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, which is more of that traditional radio style, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. I cover college, NFL, and then, of course, I did a lot of baseball, but baseball, of course, is over. But, yeah, football is my number one. Specifically, the NFL, I'm not going to lie. If you're like a college-only person, I get it. I love the NFL. But college has really been awesome. I really enjoy covering it. It's been a pleasure, for sure. We'll go over some of these scores across the nation real quick. Ohio State leading 34-10. Ole Miss leading the Citadel 49-0. Again, it just means more. I mean, again, scheduling the Citadel in November, like only the SEC can really do that. That's just, it means more. It really does. Liberty 17, Missouri State 14. Eastern Michigan up 24-21 over Bowling Green. Rice 21, UAB 17. Maryland 17, Rutgers 14. Louisiana Tech 7, Delaware 6, FIU 13, Middle Tennessee State 7, Jacksonville State 7, UTEP 7, Jacksonville State 17, UTEP 7, East Carolina 28, Charlotte nothing, FAU 10, Tulsa 3, A&M in Missouri 0-0, Oregon leading 2-0 over Iowa. Jeez. Syracuse and Miami 0-0 there. Arizona leading Kansas 7-0, Iowa State 6. TCU nothing, zeros in New Mexico State as they host Kennesaw State. Same thing with Coastal Carolina hosting Georgia State. That's what's been happening across the nation, folks. Let's go double whammy. Penns lose and Iowa gets a bad. Oh, the Penns lost too. Jeez. Holden pulling for Duke. Appreciate you, Holden, for stopping on in, man. Ole Miss has a very easy. Yeah, they do. I could see Ole Miss losing first round for sure. First game they play. I hope they get a bye because apparently the bye last year was actually not the play because all of them lost first round. Yeah. What Coastal Carolina did to Marshall was wild. What happened there? I didn't even know. As UConn's ready to kick things off to resume this one. UConn with 10 unanswered. Duke looking to answer as that's going to be fielded in the end zone. He's going to take it out. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15. Makes the guy miss at the 20. He's at the 30 and hits the kicker at the 35. The kicker all over it. And now they're really upset with the Duke player for trying to run over the kicker. And the kicker, of course, getting celebrated by the UConn bench for like, hey, making a play there. At least you have Luka. Oh, yeah, dude. The Mavericks, at least the Mavericks still have Luka. That'd be insane to trade him or get rid of him, man. Luka, man, he's so good. They would never do something crazy like trade him for like an aging, injury-prone, like, big man. Never. At least you have Luka. 1st and 10 for Duke. Mensa is in the shotgun. Vegas had Duke as heavy favorites, so I took advantage of that and took UConn. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Duke, again, they are definitely the favorite. Again, this game could go either way. Mensa drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is caught at the 46, brought down immediately. He'll have the first down. That is Cooper Barkate. Again, they highlighted him. He's their leading receiver, and, of course, that's a gain of 18. And that's a first down. Chadwick Jr. on the coverage. Again, he is really good as well. They're moving fast. 1st and 10 at the 45. It's a handoff up the middle, but the Huskies are there to bring him down. That's a loss of 1 on the play. Shepard had 2 really good carries there. He averaged 15 yards a carry before that one. That's a loss of 1. Coastal Carolina beat 44-27. Oh, geez. Got to get it together. Let's go, Duke. I'll be back. Have a good stream. Appreciate you, Draven. You're a legend, man. Thank you as always. It would definitely be insane if they traded for Anthony Davis. It would be insane. I don't see why they would. Would be pretty crazy. 2nd 11 at the 46. Good luck with Iowa, by the way, Draven. Or with Oregon. He's an Iowa fan. Drops back, looking, fires. It is incomplete. Off the mark. I think he just flat out missed him. It was good coverage, but again, the throw was nowhere near him. As it's 3rd and 11 now for Duke. Doctor, do you think we have a chance tomorrow? Oh, yeah, we have a chance. I would say it's like 55-45. 55-45 Chargers, you know. 3rd and 11, ball at the 46. They need to get to the 35 for a brand new set of downs. In the shotgun is Mensah. Mensah drops back, moving to his right. Heavy pressure, fires. It is incomplete. Throws it out of bounds. UConn defense all over him, flushing him out of the pocket. And it forced the errant throw, and it was. There were 2 receivers in the area, just couldn't connect. He threw it away. Duke with 2 Coopers. Especially, I would love to root against the Steelers. They probably beat the Chargers. I hope so. Flag on Barcades. Is that a Cooper flag thing there? Yeah. You took UConn as well, plus money. Well, good luck. Again, I don't really, for me, I don't want to sound horrible, but I don't really care who wins. I just want a good game, obviously, and a good stream. But I pull for you guys and your money and your teams, of course. As there's the punt, and that is going to be caught at the 1 by Duke. Great special teams. And UConn is going to have their work cut out for them on this drive. Good stuff there. Great punt, great coverage. 1st and 10 at their own 1 when we come back for UConn. What's up, Doc? How's it going, George? Good to see you. George, a legend of the channel. We need DK to go off tomorrow. I know, man. He's got to step it up. He can't just drop wide open passes over the middle. Definitely can't do that. Yeah, the 1, that is tough. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Thank you again for clicking on the channel. Probably your first time here, many of you guys. This is a growing channel, though. I assure you we are definitely a channel on the rise. Started this thing in March as far as the play-by-play, and it has done very well. So, yeah, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If you like football, this is the channel for you, college and the NFL. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a lot. I'll be doing a lot of streams tomorrow. Falcons, Colts, Giants, Bears, Cardinals, Seahawks, Steelers, and Chargers. And, of course, Monday night I'll be doing Eagles and Packers. But, yeah, earlier I did Temple and Army. That was a fun game. So this is my second game of the day. I'll be doing Wake Forest and Virginia right after this one. So, yes, if you are a football fan, this is a football channel, folks. Don't know how much else I can say that. And, again, I also do baseball as well during the summer. And I'll be doing some college basketball as well. Every now and then. So let's see what's happening elsewhere. Scroll down a bit. Maryland still down to Rutgers. Rutgers leading 21-17. Texas A&M 0, Missouri 0, Oregon 2, Iowa 0, Syracuse and Miami 0-0 there. Not much happening really in the sports world. Kansas, Arizona 7-7. Iowa State 6. TCU nothing. I need some water. Jeez. Auburn and Vanderbilt 0-0. We are back here in, I think it's East Hartford, Connecticut, if I recall. 10-7. UConn leading over Duke. Safety probably incoming? Yeah, probably. Hopefully not. I mean, I don't know. It'd be interesting. Not that I don't really care for either one, but it would be pretty cool. It would be cool to see, like, UConn march 99 yards. Because, again, Duke is the favorite. You know they're going to score their points. Can UConn keep up is the question. 1st and 10 at their own 1. Hands it off up the middle. It's going to be close. I think he is out of the end zone, so forward progress should help him out. But, man, nothing doing there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Jeez, my voice is dying here. Need UConn to win outright. Okay, we'll see. Do you think there's any chance Paul Skeens gets traded this year? No. This year, no. No. Definitely in a few years, though, for sure. Because, I mean, the Pirates, that would be so stupid if they did. I mean, they have so many years of control. Definitely not. 2nd and 10 in the shotgun. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Fagnano drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, fires down the right side, and it's overthrown, incomplete. Pass intended for Bell, unable to connect there. Now it's 3rd and 10 for the Huskies. Honestly, again, if they have to punt, they have to punt. As long as it's not a safety for them, that's kind of their mindset right here. So 3rd and 10, ball at their own 1. They need to get to the 11 for a brand new set of downs. In the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. Fagnano drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It's caught at the 5. He's at the 10, and he's able to get the first down. Just a little slant toast the guy right off the bat. And that is a brand new set of downs for the Huskies. And they're moving quickly now as Fagnano's going to keep it on the RPOs at the 15, the 20, 25, 30, and brought down at the 38. The Huskies sideline is hyped up. Fagnano, not exactly the fastest man in the world, but he looked like it there because they bid on it so bad. And again, another first down for the Huskies. Safety incoming, not quite, nope. Not there. 1st and 10. UConn now slowing it down a little bit. Goku pulling for UConn, of course. 1st and 10 at the 38 in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Fagnano drops back, looking, fires in the middle. It's caught at the 45. He's at the 50, the 45, 40. 2 men to beat at the 30. Pushed out of bounds at the 22. The same play. It was just a quick slant over the middle. And that's good enough for a Husky first down, number 22 in the slot. Oh, man, it's not looking good for him. I don't know what his name is, but right now he's getting cooked as there's a lot of movement. The ball hasn't even snapped. There's definitely a flag. It's going to be on somebody. I don't know, of course, who. W commentary, appreciate you, man. I try, Tony. Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk, the actual Tony Hawk. That is so cool. Appreciate you. You're a legend. Played your video games in the PS2 era, of course. And that is going to back him up 5. I guess it's a snap infraction. So I guess he faked the snap or something. That'll back him up by 5. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Huskies. Didn't know if Fagnano had legs. I didn't either. I don't think Duke did. I don't think Duke knew it either. And based on the sideline of UConn, they were going crazy. So I don't think they did either. Like no one except for Fagnano did. As it's 1st and 15 at the 27. In the pistol is Fagnano. 2 receivers left. Tight ends in tight. Rolling out to his right. Steps up. Fires. It's knocked away. Good play there by Freeman on the coverage. Knocking it away from Edwards. Incomplete. Soldier Field's pulling for UConn. Tony pulling for, I'm assuming, the Huskies. With the dogs there. A little pulling. I guess he's just nice. There we go. Doctor, we got a pick. Let's go. There we go. Iowa and Oregon. That's a tough one. Iowa, if they lose, they're pretty much out. That's a tough matchup there. 2nd and 15. Ball at the 27. In the shotgun. 4 receivers to the left. Running back to Fagnano's left as well as he hands it off to Edwards up the middle. Breaks a tackle, but then is brought down at the 21. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 9 coming up for the Huskies. Ticking under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Again, pretty solid so far. And it looks like they're hurrying it up. Oh, they're not going to. They got the play off in time. Too many players on the field. He's going to have to throw it in the turf because Duke was all over it. But that's a free 5 yards. And that is going to make it 3rd and 4, unless, of course, this does not go against Duke. Duke had like 14 players on the field. Let's see what the... Yeah. Too many men on the field. That's going to move them up. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for UConn. You have UConn plus 10.5. Oh, wow. 4th and 9. No, sir. It is 3rd and 4. The screen gotcha. The screen is not in charge here. I'm in charge. I tell you what. I know what's happening here. 3rd and 4 at the 16 in the shotgun. Duke is bringing the blitz. Drops back. Oh, and he goes down. Vignato just didn't see it. Duke they sent 7 people. Now Weaver, the Duke player, has the ball. He's saying that he ripped it out before he was down. I don't think he did. Oh, man. Yeah, that was... Oh, man, he just came unblocked. That is as brutal as can be. So Duke holds strong. UConn now for the... actually, I don't know how far this will be. About a 42-yard attempt from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is wide left. Oh, man. Not even close. He had made 13 in a row. Unlucky 13. So UConn will take over at their own 24. Got him. He got him. Yep. No good. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. This game kind of moving a little bit slower. Almost an hour's gone by. We're still not even out of the first quarter. About 50 minutes. That's a little concerning because I got a game to call at 6. Of course, again, rest assured, people, I will finish this game. And then, of course, I will get to that one, I guess, in the middle of the first quarter as he hands it off up the middle. He's at the 25 and brought down at the 28. That is Castle on the carry. Gain of 3 on the play. Yeah, SMH. Yeah, he just pushed it. I don't know what in the world. That wasn't even close. As it's 2nd and 6, ball at the 28 in the pistol. 2 receivers right, tight ends in tight. Mensah takes the snap, hands it off. This is Castle. Oh, he's got the first down and a little bit more as he's brought down around the 36, 37-yard line. 11-yard run by Castle. And it's a first down for Duke. 3 and out. Nope. Sorry. That's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. UConn leading 10-7 over Duke. Duke with the ball at their own 37-yard line. But yes, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and definitely subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, if you think I'm doing an okay job, make sure, again, to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. And again, I'll be doing another game after this one. And again, if you were to look at my screen, you'll see, or, on my page, it'll be at 6 o'clock. Please rest assured that I'm finishing this game first. The stream will not end until this game is concluded. So again, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. And of course, again, tomorrow I got plenty of football, NFL. If you like the NFL, this is kind of a football channel. It's a sports channel. But I love football. It's my number one. Falcons, Colts in the morning. And then we have Giants, Bears, Cardinals, Seahawks, and Steelers, Chargers. And, of course, I'll be covering the Monday night game as well. Eagles, Packers. That should be a good one. A little fun fact. I know you guys probably don't care, but I'm going to bring it up anyway because you have to listen to me. Packers are 5-0 when I cover Packers games. They are 0-2-1 when I don't. So, yes, the Packers have not won a game this year that I have not covered. So every time I cover them, they win. Every time I don't, they have not won. Little fun fact. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I guess I've covered the Packers more than you would think, for a Steelers guy. But again, it is random. That's how it is. It's just I try to cover the game that I think I'll have a shot at getting a good audience. Let's see. UAB trailing Rice 21-17. That's really loud. Let's see here. Texas A&M leading 7-0 over Missouri. Oregon leading 2-0 over Iowa. Syracuse and Miami 0-0 there. Kansas and Arizona 7-7. in the second quarter. Iowa State leading 6-0 over TCU. Auburn 0, Vanderbilt 0. And then, of course, there's a lot of other games that I'll go over a little bit later as well. Got to get a turnover force punt. Yep. Come on, Duke. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Which game you doing next? I'm doing Wake Forest and Virginia. Tony's manifesting. George pulling for UConn. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, if there's no one here, then I wouldn't be doing it. So I definitely do appreciate you guys. Let me call the game. Again, I'm assuming there's no one else covering this game. There might be like the little scoreboard stuff. So, I mean, I could be wrong. There could be other people doing it. But again, that's kind of my strategy when it comes to college football. I really, or just other streams in general, I try to cover games that might give me the best chance at an audience. Because there might not be people covering this game. But Wake Forest, Virginia, I'm kind of changing that one up a little bit because that is more Power 4. But I figure everyone's going to be doing like LSU, Alabama, and all that stuff later tonight. College basketball's been nice thus far. Yeah, I just haven't really done much. I've only done one. That was just a random game, just to kind of practice because I'm not really a basketball guy, so I need to kind of do the lingo, learn all that. Yeah, I think it'll be fun though. Mute for is that UNC women's? UNC. I'm assuming that's UNC. Unless you're saying UConn, because, yeah, UConn's pretty good for women's basketball. I mean, men's basketball as well. 1st and 10 at the 37. Mensah hands it off up the middle, and he is brought down after a yard. I believe that was Castle again. Pretty easy to see if it's Castle running the ball. You can probably look at the screen and see why. Because, yeah. 2nd and 9, ball at the 38. As Mensah is in the pistol. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Mensah sending a man in motion. Awaits the snap. Gets the snap. Rolling to his right. Steps up. Fires. It is caught at the 44. Took a big hit at the end there. Oh, and there's a late flag. Yeah, I thought so. I thought there'd be something there. Again, he took a shot after he was already sliding down, making the catch. Latu with the big hit. And that's going to tack on 15 most likely at the end of that one. It's a gain of 18 yards. Go UConn. UNC Wilmington. Okay. Yeah, that is a 15-yard penalty. They're going to tack it on at the end. I'm a fan of players. Way too many teams. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm a fan of teams myself. I'm a Pitt guy in college, but it's not the end of the world if Pitt doesn't do well. 1st and 10 at the 30 in the shotgun is Mensah. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Mensah is going to hand it off up the middle. This is Castle breaking a tackle and is brought down at the 24. A lot of pushing and shoving at the end of the play. A lot of it. We might see some a lot more personal fouls later down the road if I had to guess. They're moving fast here. 2nd and 4 at the 24. Mensah in the shotgun. Mensah hands it off to Castle again. He's at the 20, the 15, runs over a guy at the 12. Oh, what a huge hit. And that is another Blue Devil first down as they are inside the red zone, folks. That was a huge tackle, or pardon me, a huge hit. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Mensah hands it off to Castle again. This time he's hit by 2 Huskies as the Husky yelling at Castle. Again, a lot of just talking back and forth. And it goes to you because I searched Livestream for this game and no play-by-play. There we go. I'll take it. Yeah, if no one else covered it, I will gladly take advantage. Holding, please. Sorry. You have Duke money line. All right, we'll see what happens. Roll. 2nd and 7 at the 10 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, tight ends in tight. Mensah takes the snap. Play action, fires to the corner of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Duke Blue Devils. Oh, what a catch. What a throw. Andrell Anthony just able to hold on to it. And Duke has reclaimed the lead here early in the second quarter. Personally, I'm a hater of the goal line fade, but hey, whenever the guy is able to beat him off the line, it looks very pretty. It really does. Of course, we're pending the extra point, unless they go for 2. That would be kind of shocking. Looks like they are going to go with the kick. Sound like there's going to be some targeting on Sportsman. Oh, I think so. I think this game's going to get very chippy. There's a lot of it. A lot of yapping in between like the plays. And like the hits are huge. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It's right down the middle. It is good. Duke leading 14-10, 12-25. Left to go here in the first half. They will step away. I, of course, will be right here. Pin and over team colors favor a lot. They used to. They used to. Not necessarily anymore. Not anymore. Let's return the favor. Yeah, we'll see. Now there's another penalty. So hold on. We were going to commercial break. If I have to guess, this is probably another unsportsmanlike. I mean, this game, man, this is going to be interesting. This will be interesting for sure. So I think one official is pointing at both directions. We'll see. Turn it up. After the play, unsportsmanlike on both teams. Number 73 for Duke. Number 58 for UConn. Each first. Okay, blah, 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 blah. All right, it's offsetting nothing. But yeah, again, some more just unsportsmanlike. I mean, you can tell that this rivalry isn't just in basketball, apparently. It's football. These guys clearly don't like each other. So, yeah, plenty of football left to go. How about that 2-point conversion last week? Go Duke. I don't recall. Sorry. Oh, I'm assuming that's what they wanted. Yeah, that's right. They beat Clemson by once. I'm assuming it was a 2-point conversion. Really hope Clemson sticks with Davos when he really isn't his fault. It's a tough one, man. So Dabo's obviously really good, but the thing is, I don't think he wants to, like, evolve. And if they were to fire him, I think he'd probably do well, and I think he would evolve. And anywhere else he'd go, I think he would probably have success. But sometimes, man, you know, and again, that's kind of what we're experiencing in Pittsburgh with the Steelers. You know, I'm a Steelers fan, of course, not a Tomlin guy, because doesn't matter how good you are. If you don't win, you got to make a change. You know, if you don't evolve, you got to go. So that's kind of how I am. Now, again, if Tomlin wins a playoff game this year, we'll see. We'll see if my feelings change. But, you know, that's like if you don't have, he has as many playoff wins as me in the last 8 years, that's not good. I don't care what the stats say. You want to bring up winning seasons? Sorry, that's not good enough. We're not the Browns. We are the Steelers. So if that's how Clemson feels about Dabo, not really adapting to the times with the transfer portal, which again I think it's a little bit too much with what the players can do and NIL and all that, but it is what it is. That's the state of the game. You got to adapt. So yeah, I mean that's just it is what it is. He would probably adapt though if he were to change. Same thing with Tomlin. If we were to get rid of Tomlin, trade him or release him or whatever, he'd probably go to another team and have success. He would probably adapt. He would probably adapt. It's because UConn has such an inferiority complex. I don't know about all that. Okay, go. I don't know about all that. Again, you guys are pretty. I'm assuming you're probably a Duke fan or just maybe a fan outside, but they're both even in my opinion. The quarterback goes first. Oh, I don't know. No one really has pulled away. You're a Ravens fan, but I'm not a Harbaugh guy. Yeah, see, exactly. Again, like another fan base that is probably feels like, hey, their coach. It's time to move on. Like we're grateful for what he did. But he's been here too long. It's time to hit the road, Totally understand that. Yeah, Harbaugh and Tomlin have been they've been going at it for forever. Since '08, I guess. Tomlin, of course, in 07, but Harbaugh got there in 08. All right, we're back here in East Hartford, where, again, it's 14-10 Duke leading over UConn. Duke about to kick it off, and there it is. And that's going to be fielded at the 4. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15. He's at the 20, 25, and pushed out of bounds around the 28. Rosa with the return there, and that's where UConn will start their drive. Super Bowl 13 years ago isn't cutting it. Yeah, for us it's 15. Or no, is it more than that now? Jeez. No, it's 17. Jeez, oh my gosh. Jeez. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough for us AFC North teams. Fagnano, 6 for 12, 85 yards and a touchdown. 3 rushes, 14 yards for him today. 1st and 10 at the 27. He's in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Sending a man in motion. Fagnano just awaiting the snap. All right, drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Bell. But he got hit. Duke player helping up Fagnano. That's always, I guess, decent to see, you know. He took a hit there in the midsection. The heck? That was weird. Come on, Huskies put up 6. We'll see. We'll see. Again, they've put up points so far. Both teams, really. It's only just now starting the second quarter. 2nd and 10 at the 27. In the shotgun, sending Bell in motion. Fakes to Bell, looking to his left, fires. It's caught by Edwards. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40, 45. Steps out of bounds around midfield, as that is going to be a UConn first down. They're actually going to say he stepped out earlier. Interesting. So first down for the Huskies. Moving fast, as it's 1st and 10 at the 45. In the pistol, 2 receivers to the right, tight ends in tight. He hands it off to Edwards, cuts inside, leading, and really can't find anything except the line of scrimmage. Brought down at the 45. Camp Edwards, again, he's only had that one real run as far as rushing, where he had 12 yards on that play. Everything else, 5 carries, 5 yards. Again, he hasn't really had much to work with. So it's 2nd and 10 for UConn. Still plenty of time here in the first half. Still 11-15 and counting. Ball at the 45. Fagnano in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Fagnano moving to his right. Looking. It's a screen. It's batted. It's still caught anyway. He's at the 50. Though cuts inside at the 45. What a move. And brought down at the 40. Edwards juking and spinning his way forward for 15 yards. That was all Cam Edwards. Again, a great catch, able to keep the composure, making 3 guys look silly on the juke, spinning around, and was finally tackled after a gain of 15. That's a first down for the Huskies. They're at the Duke 40. Offensive line, yeah, no, they're not. Honestly, they've kind of struggled here as of late. 1st and 10 at the 40. In the shotgun, it's a swing pass to Bell. Bell tosses it to another guy, but that is going to not work. That's a loss of 3 on the play. Trying to get a little too cute with it. Maybe they were kind of thinking, oh, well, the last play worked really well. I don't know. I think that was a little too much. Oh, there was a face mask they didn't call. A face mask they did not call. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Mora not happy about it. Mora not happy about it. Fagnano's in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left, sending Bell in motion. Fagnano swings it out to Bell. Bell, he's at the 45, cuts inside, outside at the 40. Hit out of bounds at the 35. He took a huge hit. Stone with the big hit. There is a flag. I'm going to mark him out at the 33. That's a really good spot. Jeez, I don't know what the ref was doing. He gave him an extra 2 yards. And apparently they're going to pick up the flag. Oh, Bell. Bell is definitely a special player for sure. I would say he's NFL bound for sure. 3rd and 3 at the 33. They need to get to the... Apparently the threes are wild here. 3rd and 3 at the 33. They need to get to the 30. In the shotgun. Swings it out. It's a screen. Cuts inside. They need to get to the 30. He does. He's at the 25 before he's hit hard. But he will have the first down. That is Murphy with the catch. He's had a nice game so far. 3 catches, 58 yards. That's a brand new set of downs for UConn. Looking inconsistent. Yep. Someone's going to get injured with these hits. They are huge. These guys are just... Their defenses, man. They are hitting each other with a lot of anger. 1st and 10 here. Fagnano's in the shotgun. Trips to the left, tight end in, tight to the right, sending a man in motion. That is Bell. Drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, fires. It's caught by Bell at the 21, and that's where he's pretty much going to be tackled at. A gain of 4. Bell looking at the Duke sideline. Silverfield pulling for UConn, Stanford, and Oregon. And UTEP, interesting. I'm assuming that's probably a money line, if I had to guess. All right, 2nd and 6 for UConn. They're at the 21. They need to get to the 15 for a brand new set of downs. They have a few downs to do it. In the shotgun, looking, fires. It's caught by Bell at the 20, cuts outside, and he's brought down, I think, just shy of the 15. Bell a little slow to get up there. There were 2 or 3 guys in on the tackle. Didn't look too big, but, I mean, those are 3 guys trying to hit you as hard as you can. So it's going to be 3rd and inches. As Bell's on the sideline, but he looks to be okay. I think he just needs to catch his breath. It'd be cool if the Patriots drafted Skylar Bell. Be like a hometown story. Yeah, for sure. They claim that entire New England area. 3rd and 1 at the 16 in the pistol. Duke is lined up with 9 people on the line. Hands it off up the middle, and he's got the first down. Brought down at the 12. Needed 1. He gets 4. That's a UConn Husky first down. Edwards straight up the middle. Again, there's a 9-man front, and Duke still couldn't stop him there. That was kind of shocking based on how the O-line's been for UConn. But all that mattered was on that play. It's the 1st and 10 coming up for the Huskies. Alabama taking the W against LSU today. I mean, possibly. Again, I still think it'd be kind of a close game. As it's Fagnano moving to his right, looking, fires over the middle. It's caught at the 10. He's at the 5. Brought down at the 3. That was Honig with the catch. They're moving fast in the shotgun as Fagnano. Play action, looking, fires wide open. Touchdown, UConn Huskies, Skylar Bell. Who else? As the Huskies reclaim the lead 16-14. With 6 minutes to go in the first half. I mean, wide open. I don't know who was supposed to be covering that zone, but they all bit for the screen in the flat, but no one covered the guy in the middle. All dogs with points, gotcha. Oregon money line with Louisville, probably gotcha. After the play, unsportsmanlike. Oh, they're going to hit Bell with an unsportsmanlike. And that is going to be a killer. And Mora is furious. Oh, he said something. I don't know if he's upset with Bell or he's upset at the call. I think he's yelling at the referees. I don't know. I didn't get to see really what Bell did. He was just sitting in the end zone. I mean, that's literally what he was doing. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 17-14, UConn leading Duke with 6 minutes to go. Pretty good game. Not going to lie. I really enjoyed this one. I'm glad I picked this one. This is good. This is pretty good. Let's see what the... Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know if all he was doing was celebrating. So he was sitting down and kind of just, doing that. I don't see what... Maybe he did it too long, I guess. Maybe it's the 3 pumps rule, but like with, you can't I don't know. I didn't think that was bad. I've seen a lot of other celebrations that, again, aren't called. I'm pretty sure I just got Tennessee's coach fired in my dynasty. This guy. Mora's been crashing out all day. I don't blame him. Yeah. No, he's been, again, there's been a lot of inconsistencies with the ref calls. I think that's part of why. Again, that's another call where I'm like, again, I didn't think it was anything. He didn't do anything disgusting. He didn't do anything towards a player. Like, I don't understand. I mean, they didn't show, I guess, the whole thing, I guess. It didn't look like he did anything bad. It is what it is. So, again, UConn 17, Duke 14. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and definitely subscribe if you like what you're listening to. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the style, it's more of that traditional radio-style broadcast. Well, appreciate you. Again, that's what I try to do. I try to call games in that style. So make sure, again, to leave a like and subscribe. It is completely free to do so, folks. We are, again, close to 2,000 subs. We are definitely closing in on that. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for some more NFL as well. 4 games tomorrow as well. Let's see. Let's refresh here. I don't know if we're up to date. Has been a little bit. Yep, it was not. All right, Rutgers leading 27-17 over Maryland. Let's see. UTEP, by the way. I know you have UTEP. They are down 20-13. A&M, Texas A&M leading 7-0 over Missouri. Oregon leading 9-7 over Iowa. Syracuse and Miami 0-0. Interesting. Kansas leading 14-7 over Arizona. Iowa State 6, TCU nothing. Auburn leading 7-0 over Vanderbilt. And Stanford and North Carolina 0-0. Again, we'll get to all the other games, the other group of 5 games a little bit later. So, again, appreciate you guys. Feel free, again, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. The chat is a very big part of the channel, folks. I really try to get to as many comments as I can. So, don't be a stranger. If you want to chat football, man, I'm down to do it, for sure. Of course, again, calling the game is priority, but I'll get to you when I can. Duke needs to stop this nonsense. I live in Connecticut and don't follow the Huskies. Well, hey, you never. Hey, any given day, Christopher, for sure. Any given day, you never know. Unsportsmanlike for sitting down, but no call for a dude putting a thumbs down. I know, exactly. Like, literally, that happened earlier. Like, just a guy, just the thumbs down right in his face, no call. And then the guy was sitting down, no call there. Jack pulling for the Huskies. Yeah, they're looking good. Again, it's a good game. It's fielded at the 10. He's at the 20, 25, 30, 35. Got some space at the 40. He's at the 45 and pushed out of bounds across the 50. Oh, that's what Duke needed. A nice return, and there are flags flying from every single direction, folks. And I don't know what's happening here. We'll refresh this. So there are a lot of flags for sure. 90 on Duke there selling me. I mean, this was a game that there is no clear favorite. To me, again, I know Duke was favored, but UConn is not a bad team. After the play, personal foul, late hit, receiving team, number who? I didn't hear it. Number 80, okay. That's a killer. I mean, again, they're still going to have pretty decent field position, but that does back them up 15, so they'll be at their own 36. Hopefully it's on Duke. It was. Thank you, Danbury, Connecticut in the building. All right, Jack representing Danbury. Appreciate you, Jack. Does UConn belong in a power conference? I mean, shoot. I mean, Coach Mora has done great things with UConn. I mean, I would say so. But again, I think it's probably more on the basketball side of things, if I had to guess. 1st and 10, Mensah swings it out to screen, and UConn is all over it. That's a loss of 3. Barcade, as soon as he caught it, he had nothing going for him. If I had to guess, I think UConn wants to keep their basketball in the Big East, and I think that might be the problem. If I had to guess. I could be wrong, though. Who knows? 2nd and 13 for Duke. Moving backwards on the first play. But again, they've shown the ability to move up and down the field with no problem. As Mensah's in the shotgun, ball at the 34. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Mensah drops back. Looking, steps up, heavy pressure, and down he goes. That's a sack. Oh, that's a loss of 9 on the play. Diomande with the sack again. They brought the pressure. They brought 6. 6 Huskies against 5 Blue Devils. The math was not mathin' for Duke, as it's now 3rd and 22 for Duke. Oh, the crowd is going crazy. Man, I'm enjoying this. This is a great game. I like the atmosphere, man. It's good. Duke with the 3rd and 22. Mensa trying to hurry everybody. They're going to have to call a timeout. They have to call a timeout. They couldn't get the playoff. They weren't set. UConn, they are just hyped up. Man, this is fun. They're equal. Yeah. No, I mean, these guys are pretty good. Love it, Sun Yuku. Love Dragon Ball. Oh, this guy. Got to get a stop. Diamante's a 92. Oh, wow. Oh, and your Dynasty, gotcha. A little score update from Iowa. 9-7. Oregon again leading Iowa. But, man, that'd probably be the game I'd watch if I weren't watching this one. Again, I do have a more of a affinity for the Big Ten, ACC, even Big 12. I can't stand the SEC. I know there's some SEC fans here, Alabama, and I just can't. I just can't. You guys are undefeated, though, in hypothetical scenarios. I will give you guys that. That is pretty impressive stuff. 3rd and 22 at the 25. They need to get to the 47. In the shotgun. Trips to the right to one, receiver to the left. Mensa takes the snap. It's a screen. It's caught at the 25. He's at the 30. Oh, and he's going nowhere after that. Brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 6. And Duke will have to punt it away. With just under 4 minutes to go in this one. That is a huge stop by UConn. Tell you what, if you weren't an Alabama fan, you'd be an Louisville fan. Louisville's not too shabby. They're usually pretty good in basketball and football. Duke is ready to punt. Harper's back to receive. Fielded at the 20. He's at the 25 and pushed out of bounds at the 27 for a return of 7 yards. UConn will have about 3:38 left to work with in the first half. Man, what a game. Yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Duke gets the ball. Yes, Duke will get the ball. UConn opened up with the 3-and-out. They looked pretty bad. The first drive of the game, I'm like, okay, Duke clearly looks like the better team already. And then Duke went 3 plays the next drive, like their drive. I'm like, oh my gosh, did I not pick a good one? I thought it'd be so good. It has been. It really has been. A great game. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, college football, this is the channel for you. It's a growing channel. I am not Tom Grossi. I'm not going to pretend to be. But, hey, you know what? We're definitely a channel on the rise. And if Grossi ain't covering a game you want to call, then, hey, I might have you covered. So, yeah, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. And, again, I am doing another game after this. So, I'll have more college football if you guys just want to, again, hang out for that one. It'll be Wake Forest and Virginia. And then I'm done for the day. And, again, tomorrow I'm doing 4 games. Doing 4 games tomorrow. Again, you don't have to show up for every stream, but one's fine. Again, if you just want to sub, that'd be great, too. Again, it's free. It's free. You don't have to pay me anything. Rutgers 28, Maryland 17. Let's see here. Texas A&M 7, Missouri 0. Oregon 9, Iowa 7. Miami now leading 7-0 over Syracuse. Kansas 17, Arizona 7. Iowa State 6, TCU 3. Auburn leading 13-3 over Vanderbilt pending extra points. Washington and Wisconsin 0-0 in that one. Stanford and North Carolina 0-0 in there as well. North Carolina, they need to go 3-1 in the last 4 games to be bowl eligible. Let's see. Let's back up here. During the first drive, I thought UConn might get blown out. Yeah, no, for sure. Well, a lot of time left for sure, man. Thank you for covering this game in this YouTube TV crisis. The only way I can listen to my bet live without watching ESPN. Oh, I got you, man. Appreciate you. You also watch Tom Grassi. Yeah, Tom Grassi's a legend. I wish I could watch the Alabama game, but it's probably on ESPN. Probably. Let's see where it is. Alabama on ABC. Oh, if you have your local affiliate, you should be able to watch it. Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I can't. They took away my local ABC thing, actually, as well, so it was really stupid. But I went ahead and made a move for the channel, so I will have ESPN and all that. 1st and 10 here at the 28 in the shotgun. Fagnano moving to his right. And he's going to take off and run. He's at the 30, the 35, and diving forward at the 36. That's a gain of 8. Again, UConn just looking to hold on to the ball. They don't want to give it back to Duke. Pretty sure all SEC games are unwatchable. Yeah. It's pathetic, man. I can't stand what they're doing to just the regular sports fan. It's ridiculous what they're doing. In the pistol is Fagnano. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. He's going to hand it off. Bouncing it outside. Now he cuts it inside, and he's brought down at the 39. He needed 2. He got 3. That is a brand new set of downs for UConn. That was Rosa on the carry, and there is an injured Husky. Morosky yanking his helmet off. That's not a good sign. All right, at injury timeouts, Duke and UConn might have to go to another commercial break here. Let's see what happened on this. The big guy. It's like he was just landed on. That's tough. Junior from Harleysville, Pennsylvania. Fellow Pennsylvanian there. But, of course, I guess I'm more of a Texan now, unfortunately, I guess. I mean, I like Texas, but, you know. My home state, Pennsylvania. It is what it is. 1st and 10 at the 39 in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left. Fagnano drops back, looking, fires. It is dropped, incomplete. Porter on the other end of that incompletion. Hold on to the clock. Yep. Do we think Duke can hold on to a win? Hold on. Well, they're actually trailing. The doc is in. District Nation. How's it going? Good to see you, man. District Nation, a fellow YouTuber, a fellow streamer. Folks, please subscribe to District Nation. That guy, I'm telling you, if he really, I mean, I know, of course, there's always life and everything, but if he commits to this, I think he can be very good. So please check out District Nation as Fagnano tosses on the toss. He's at the 40 and brought down at the 43. That's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 6 for the Huskies. That was Greaves on the carry. Been having to go to sports bars lately. I'm not really the type of person to drink, but it's the only way I can watch games. I totally understand. That's how they used to do it back in the day. That's, yeah. I mean, honestly, it's how my dad and I would watch games when I was younger. If we wanted to watch a Steelers game on Monday night because we didn't have ESPN, he would take me to like Chili's or Applebee's. I mean, we didn't go to a bar, obviously. I was a kid, but yeah, we would go to like the restaurants. And that was fun, you know. That was really enjoyable. I miss those moments. I'm acting like my dad is not dead. I mean, my dad is. He is not dead. My dad is alive and well. But I'm just saying those are just nice moments like that. Anyway, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Give me a sec. Let me go ahead and hide this real quick. Actually, no, let me not hide this. I just realized I don't need to hide this. So let me go ahead and click on this guy. This is District Nation's link. Make sure to click that link, folks, and give him a sub. This guy, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. Definitely a streamer that I think can be very successful. So yeah, definitely click on that link, sub to him, and then come back here, of course. I actually don't know if you are streaming again, District, but you know, if you are, hey, definitely check him out. Been going through the free trials. Did Fubo TV last week, saying the DirecTV free trial for the Bulls game next week. It's the only way. No, yeah, totally get you. Totally understand, man. Totally understand. You got to do what you got to do. You have fond memories of watching games at restaurants with my grandfather. He was a diehard Bears fan. Yeah. No, I'm going to definitely just, of course, just whenever we were younger, missing those moments. But, yeah, those were fun with me and my dad. And it makes it sound like I don't speak to my dad anymore. No, we speak all the time. But, no, just being a little kid and all that. He's the one that taught me to be a Steelers fan. He taught me the love of the game. But yeah, it's fun. Thank you, Doc. Also, subscribe to the Doc. I'll be doing the Sunday game tomorrow. Deshaun, show the game chump. You're hilarious, Deshaun. Deshaun, you are a loser, buddy. We will catch you later. Go find another stream. I guarantee you cannot find this game on YouTube. Relies on the YouTube, which, I mean, again, I totally understand that, but, no, not going to do it. I subscribe because I like how you interact with people and actually do a great job streaming. I try. You probably don't like how I called Deshaun a loser there, but yeah, no, I totally appreciate that. I try. Again, the chat is very important to the channel. It really is. So without you guys, if there's no one here, there's no point for me to do this. So I really do appreciate you guys clicking on the stream. 3rd and 6 here at the 43. They need to get to the 49. Drops back. Vignano drops back, looking to his left. Fires. It is just overthrown. Incomplete pass intended for Bell. And now they're going to have to give it back to Duke. Oh, that's a killer. They were looking for the flag, but nothing happening. Duke, indeed. They come up big. Bill. Oh, he's so mad. Shoving his helmet to the ground. Calls the trial. That's funny. Oh, yeah, 100%. I can't stand it, man. I mean, if you say show the game once and you're cool about it, like you just don't know, that's fine. As there's the punt. And that's going to be booted out of the end zone for a touchback. Geez, you got a hold of that one. I mean, if you're chill about it, that's fine. Yeah, like, hey, I'm just letting you know I can't show the game, obviously. It's I mean, have you ever seen Tom Grossi show the game? Like, that would be my question to everyone that's sincere. It's like, have you ever seen Tom Grossi show the game? No, you haven't. Oh, interesting. There's probably a reason why you can't. But yeah. Name calling, you're gone. You're gone immediately. Steven pulling for Duke. I remember watching the Chiefs Raiders back in 2004 with my grandfather and father on Christmas Day. Heck yeah. I do not recall that game. But yeah, no, just I miss I don't know. Good old days, man. Back when we had no pressure, nothing on our lives, no job. You had to go to school, and that was it. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Mensah drops back, looking, steps up, fires. It's caught at the 24, immediately brought down. That's a gain of 4. I wonder to see if they're going to really push it here. You'd think they would. You think they would. Duke has 2 timeouts. Mensah kind of chilling. Now he's in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Yeah, they're kind of taking their time here, playing a little conservative here. Mensah drops back, looking to his right. Pump fakes. Moving to his right now is Mensah. Fires. It is intercepted at the 35. He's at the 30 and brought out of bounds at the 25. Mensah made the wrong read, the wrong throw, and UConn takes advantage. That was just a bad throw. I don't know what he was looking at. He was double covered. And it was underthrown by a mile. Oh my goodness, Mensah. Looking Mensah on that one. Spanish word, by the way. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up for UConn. Goku loves it. Tony Hawk loves it. That was kind of shocking. Again, Mensah's only turned the ball over twice entering this game. Now he's turned it over twice today. 1st and 10 at the 31. Marked him out at the 31. Fagnano hands the ball off. Oh, it's going to be a throw to the end zone. Incomplete. Oh, they went with the the wide receiver pass. Oh, that would have been really cool. Just overthrew him. He had him open. Oh, my goodness. Mensa looking like he's Mensa. Steven can't believe it. No matter what, I love Mensa. That boy won me a bag last week. Yeah, he's pretty good, but yeah, he's definitely not a good game. 2nd and 10 at the 31. In the shotgun, Fagnano drops back, looking, fires. It's caught at the 30, and he's shoved out of bounds. Jeez, at the 27. Stops the clock with about a minute left to go. Jack loves it. Love a wide receiver screen for his sack. How does that even happen? Oh, I guess, well, bad blocking, huh? I'm sorry, Draven. Draven sounds like he's going through. What's the score there in Iowa there? 3rd and 6. UConn is 3 for 8 on 3rd downs. They need to get to the 21 for a brand new set of downs. Strips to the right, one receiver left. Fagnano drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's batted at the line, incomplete, and Duke's defense holds strong. Murgot with the batted ball. That's got to be frustrating for UConn. Again, they've had multiple opportunities to drive down the field, or, at least extend their lead even more. But a punt on the last drive, and probably a field goal here. It's 2 interceptions for Mensa. Yep. Chris Freeman on to make this a 6-point game. A 45-yard attempt from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. And it's 20-14. UConn leading over Duke with 51 seconds left to go. They will step away. I, of course, will be right here, folks. Take 3 at least. Yep. 9-7. Oh, geez. Field goal block incoming. Not quite the usual Big Ten score yet. Yeah, he locked in. But yeah, +3 there. Tony, yep, 20-14, 51 seconds left. Again, it's been a long game already. What, an hour and a half? Mensa, again, 2 picks in his first 8 games. 2 picks today. Of course, one of them was batted at the line, tipped up in the air. I mean, again, obviously, yeah, you put the ball in harm's way. Can't really put that one on him. But that last one was pretty bad. That one was not a good throw. That was a flat-out underthrow into double coverage. I don't know what in the world happened there. Wait, hold up. Yep. Would have liked to see them run down the clock, but hey, points to points. Yep. Who gets the ball? The Duke. Duke gets the ball, Parker. All right, UConn ready to kick things off to return it to Duke. And Duke will let this one go into the end zone for a touchback. So Duke will have it. Again, 2 timeouts, 51 seconds. You think they would still kind of... You think you would push it. The thing is, on the last drive, they kind of played conservative. I don't know what the heck happened there. Like, they were playing very... They were just afraid, it looked like. I don't know what that was all about. So we'll see what happens here. Again, Duke has shown the ability to move very quickly. So we'll see what happens here. In the shotgun is Mensa. Ball at the 25. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Again, just 51 seconds left to go in the first half. Mensa drops back. Looking over the middle, fires. It's caught at the 27. Not much there. And they're going to give him 3. And now it looks like Duke is going to slow it down. They might be playing really conservative here. Interesting. They're kind of hurrying, though. 2nd and 7. In the shotgun is Mensa. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Mensa drops back. Looking, fires. It's caught at the 32. Steps out of bounds. And that stops the clock with 25 seconds. That was Anthony Jr. on the catch. And very shocking that Duke is playing conservative. They look like they're the independent team. That's what's kind of interesting here. They look like they're playing like they are the underdog, which Duke, again, was favored by, was it 9.5? So 3rd and 3 for Duke. Ball at the 32. They need to get to the 35 for Brandy. Send it down, sending a man in motion. UConn with a 4-man front, but they're showing a potential blitz here with 6. Only blitz 4. Mensah drops back, moving to his right. Pointing, fires. It is overthrown, incomplete. Hazley, the intended receiver there, the big tight end, just overthrew him. It's going to be 4th down, and Duke... Man, that's got to be disappointing for him. Typical Duke first half. It's been rough. They started off so good, and then all of a sudden it just went south so quickly. I'm kind of shocked. There is the snap, and here is the punt. Fielded at the 32. This is Harper, and he gets crunched. And there's a flag. Jeez. Another penalty. Actually, I haven't had a penalty in a while. That's kind of neat. That's because Husky football on the rise. Oh yeah, no, they look. UConn looks pretty good. They looked good last week, and I covered UConn and UAB last week. First time watching UConn and UAB, but yeah, UConn looked like clear to me, like they were the better team out of those two by far. And here tonight, I mean, they look like they're better than Duke. Legal block in the back on the receiving team. If I had to guess, they're probably going to take a knee here or just run it out. I mean, again, only 10 seconds left. Block in the back. Again, that'll back them up 10. Glad UConn is holding out. Yep. Our skill right now is beyond our conference rankings and strength of schedule. I'm sure. I mean, again, you guys look pretty good. You're beating one of the better ACC teams as well, so that is definitely something. In the pistol, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Again, if I had to guess, they just run it one more time, and that's going to do it as he hands it off to Edwards. Edwards cuts inside at the 25, stumbles forward to the 29. And that is going to do it for the end of the first half. 20-14, UConn leading Duke. Duke gets the ball whenever we come back. Has there been a flag on every kickoff and punt? Yeah, I know, right? Can't wait to watch that UConn bowl game. Heck yeah, man. They're fun. Interesting. That was a weird commercial there. All right, well, that's going to do it for half. I'll go over some of the stats and look over at the other scores. And depending on how the chat is, I'll stay here. If not, I may step away. I don't know. We'll see. I might stay here the whole time. Again, I wouldn't end the stream. I would just put me on mute and just leave the screen up. All right, Mensah, 10 for 15, 89 yards, a touchdown and 2 picks. Fagnano is 16 for 26, 158 and 2 touchdowns. And I can't show that part for some reason because of the little... There you go. If you really wanted a visual confirmation there. All right. Duke rushing. Castle, 6 carries, 34 yards. Shepard, 3 for 29 and a touchdown. They stopped giving the ball to Shepard. That was interesting, too. And Mensah, 1 for -9. That was a sack, I think. UConn rushing. Cam Edwards, 8 for 28. Fagnano, 4 for 23. Smith, 2 for 21. Greaves, 1 for 4. Rosa, 1 for 3. Coleman, 1 for 1. Duke receiving. Quayshawn Brown, 2 for 30. Higgins, 2 for 23. Anthony, 4 for 21. And a touchdown. Barkate, 2 for 15. UConn receiving. Murphy, 3 for 58. Skylar Bell, 8 for 45 and a touchdown. Edwards, 3 for 37. Vereen, 1 for 10. And Honig, 1 for 8. And then for total stats, you can scroll down here. UConn leading in total yards, 238 to 143. Duke with 2 turnovers. UConn with 14 first downs. Penalties, only 9. Feels like it's been way more. Of course, they're averaging about more than 10 yards a penalty. That usually means there's a lot of personal fouls. Duke on third down is 0 for 3. UConn 3 for 9. Time possession 2-1 pretty much. UConn with 19 minutes. Duke with 10. You'll be back at the start of third. All right, appreciate you, man. I'll see you soon. Who gets the ball? It'll be Duke, Hassan. Huskies, the basketball capital of the USA last 20, 30 years. Yep, they're looking good. They're looking good, Jack. You guys have a lot to be proud of. What do you think are the odds of UConn getting an invite to either ACC or Big 12 as full members? I mean, I think they would. I think they're already invited. That's the thing. I feel like they probably just don't want to go to. They wouldn't want to lose. I think they want to keep. If I had to guess, and I'm not a UConn fan, I know nothing. This is just me guessing hypothetically here. I feel like they want to keep their basketball in the Big East. So that's kind of my thing. I feel like the Big 10, ACC, Big 12 are like, hey, we want you, but we also want UConn basketball. Like, nah, we're good. We're doing really good in the Big East. Why would we want to give that up? And I wish Pitt kind of did that too, because Pitt was really good in the Big East, and then as soon as they moved the ACC, trash. Absolutely garbage. So UConn quarterback in the running with those stats? In the running with those stats? What do you mean in the running? I mean, he's been running the ball, but I don't think he hasn't really been running much. So, but yeah. And again, no, there's no illegal streams, Hassan, if you're wondering about that. So, yeah, no other streams on the channel or anything like that. So, but yeah, let's see what's happening across the football world. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. And again, it is halftime, so feel free, again, if you guys got to go get something to eat. Me, I won't be able to eat till like 9:30. That's not good for me. I'm going to do it anyway. Because right after this game, I'm going to have another stream to cover. And I think this game's probably going to run a little bit long. So that's going to be a bummer for me. Anyway, enough of my sob story. Rice, 24, UAB, 17. Hey, my friend, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing good tonight. Eating Wendy's. Nice. Lucky you. Lucky you. Have fun there, Kenneth. Getting invited to a conference and a higher ranking you won would be an honor to Husky fans and a stamp on Moore's work on our program. Great to see the football fans in CT. Yeah, no, again, I feel like guys are definitely worthy. I just feel like, again, UConn probably is like, why would we want to move our basketball when we're having so much success in the Big East? That's kind of my thing. In football, I feel like they'll take it. They'll take a football-only bid for sure. All right, Rutgers 28, Maryland 20, Louisiana Tech down to Delaware 9-7. FIU leading 27-17 over Middle Tennessee. Jacksonville State leading 20-19 over UTEP. East Carolina leading 35-14 over Charlotte. FAU 31, Tulsa 6. Texas A&M 14, Missouri 0. Oregon leading 12-7 over Iowa at the half. Miami leading 14-0 over Syracuse at the half. UConn, of course, in this one. We're covering 20-14 UConn over Duke. Kansas 17, Arizona 14. Iowa State 6, TCU 3. Auburn leading 17-3 over Vanderbilt. Kennesaw State 24, New Mexico State 7. Coastal Carolina 20, Georgia State 14. Washington, Wisconsin 0-0. Stanford trailing North Carolina 3-0. And Texas State and Louisiana tied at 0 apiece. So again, we are at the half. Plenty of time until we got to return to action here. Oh, for the Heisman. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me actually check that. Let me see what his stats are. Because, again, obviously, you look at his passing stats. No interceptions. I mean, that is amazing. Well, shoot. Not too bad, actually. See all. Can I do this? Rushing. He has 91 yards. But probably not. But, yeah, look. Again, no picks. From Williamsport, Pennsylvania. He's a senior that's been playing since 2019. Jeez. So if he graduated... Yeah, okay, never mind. That is pretty crazy. That's a long time. That is a long time. Yeah, but no, he's not too bad. He's doing pretty good today. But yeah, he's played for a while. I feel like he should probably be doing these stats for sure, putting up these stats if he's played for that long. I'll run up 17-3. Yep. If the score holds, it will be catastrophic. Catastrophic for the ACC. You simply cannot lose to UConn. I mean, the ACC, yeah, they've, I feel like they've definitely struggled the last few years, especially, I'm sure we all saw the graphic of, like, the ACC in the bowl games. Like, they were, 4-11 I mean, or like something like that, 3-10. It was horrible. I mean, I don't know. UConn is pretty good, but yeah, I get what you're saying for sure. And I think if they're not able to get anything going in the playoff, I mean, that could be the death of it right there. Again, Clemson, Florida State, they want out. I could see North Carolina wanting to leave too. And there have been rumblings. Pitt might go to the Big 12. I mean, personally, I'd want them to see them go to the Big 10, but I guess they're not good enough. It is what it is. But yeah, no, I totally get it. Yeah, no, the ACC needs to get it together. They need to get it together. I mean, Virginia, they're 8-1. Georgia Tech 8-1. Again, do we really buy into those teams? Pitt, they're 7-2. They could be 9-0 if they just learned how to manage the clock, but they don't. So they lost to Louisville and West Virginia. Very frustrating. Pitt could be the team that's representing the ACC, but they have to win out and hopefully win the ACC. That's what they need. So yeah, no, I would agree with you, Purple. They need to have a good showing in the playoff for sure. And we're still in commercial break, so I do apologize. But yeah, like we're at halftime. Halftime for college is like almost, I think it's 28 minutes if I had to guess. In the NFL, it's like 12 or 13. It's like so quick. But I'm a pretty boring guy, so I got nothing. Again, if you guys want to chat down below, feel free to do so. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. Of course, during halftime now, it's like almost every comment. So definitely appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Halftime Hurricanes up 14-0. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it. Yeah, dang you Hurricanes. Oh, man. Let's see here. Again, I will be doing another game later tonight, Wake Forest and Virginia. And again, 4 games tomorrow if you guys are interested in any of that. So yes, definitely subscribe to get the, let's say you get the notification if you subscribe. But again, I will appear more up on your feed if you're trying to listen to other games. I guess I didn't go over final scores from earlier. I did go over scores currently happening, but nothing earlier. Ohio State did defeat Purdue. Of course, they were up at halftime 24-3. They won 34-10. Indiana escaping Penn State 27-24. Georgia 41, Mississippi State 21. Ole Miss 49, the Citadel nothing. Texas Tech 29, BYU 7. SMU 45, Boston College 13, West Virginia 29, Colorado 22. James Madison 35, Marshall 23, Southern Miss 27, Arkansas State 21, Army 14, Temple 13, Missouri State 21, Liberty 17, and Eastern Michigan 27, Bowling Green 21. Down 12-7, got to lock in on D, especially with Nwangpa having a scary injury scare. That's tough. 17-10 Auburn. Yep. Do gamble on college? Or I don't gamble. And should it be legal? I feel like, it's already, are you talking about illegal? Because it's already legal and people do it all the time. My thoughts on gambling are definitely a little bit more, they're not mainstream, I guess. I think that's how that would go. Because I guess for me, the actual thing of gambling isn't really a problem. Like going to a casino, playing blackjack, whatever. You want to put down your $20 to see if you can win this hand. Okay, all right, good luck. And I've done it. I've went just once, but it was kind of neat. I did walk away positive. I did, so that was pretty cool. But no, as far as sports gambling, I think the problem with it, one, obviously, for me, I think it opens up the outside factors. And that's where I think most of us would have an issue with it. If you feel like the game is rigged and it's not played in a genuine way, that's where the problems. The second problem I have is, and it's going to be kind of targeting some people here, so I do apologize. Don't take this wrong way. Please hear me out is what I would ask. But the sports bettors specifically is because they get so mad. They get so mad when they lose. And it's like, you gambled. You put the money on the line. And then I hear all this stuff. Oh, man, it's rigged. Okay, well, if you think it's rigged, then why are you betting? That's my thing. It's like, why, if you think it's rigged, why would you bet? You're just betting on, like, oh, am I on the winning side of this rig or not? Because that's my issue, is that you just see, like, just the nastiness. And then you'll say, oh, man, I needed Baker Mayfield to throw for 300 yards. He only got 297. This guy sucks. Like, no, he does not. I mean, that's, like, it's just a game. Like, obviously, you don't know how it can go either game. 297, obviously, really good or whatever, but that, to me, that bothers me a lot. To me, sports gambling has really ruined a lot of the joy of the game. And that's just kind of my thing, is that it's just ruined it. But again, it's a thing, and you guys do whatever you want to do. But I just hate that it just turns some people into monsters, like, oh, man, this is rigged, blah, 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 blah. And if you think it's rigged, then don't bet. And then stop saying players suck because they didn't get a certain milestone. You don't know how the game's going to go. You don't know how it's going to be game planned. People have bad games. It happens. Tom Brady had bad games, believe it or not. Anyway, yeah, I went on a rant there. But, yeah, that's kind of my thing. Like, at first it was fine, but now, again, like, I question the legitimacy of, of how legit all this is. And, of course, again, I don't like seeing people react that way because they didn't win. It's like, well, you gambled. That's what it is. Maryland and Rutgers close. Yep. Brisket or sandwich? Brisket. For sure. Illegal, my bad. You're good. You would take brisket. Everyone would take brisket over a sandwich. Heck yeah. I'm a Miami fan and we suck. I don't know how I got the minus 14.5. Oh, well. You got, hey, all that matters is you winning. Doesn't matter if you guys, well, I guess if you're betting, yeah, I got you. But yeah, 14-0 over Syracuse. That's tough. Let's see. Pirate season must have been gambled on season because Cruz had me. Yeah, O'Neal Cruz is so bad. Indiana's 10-0. Yeah, they're looking good, man. They're looking good. Don't really understand sports betting. I don't really like it. And it doesn't help that some bettors given death. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, yeah, I didn't even bring that up. But yeah, that's a whole other thing. Like, bro, like, it's sorry. I'm sure the player wanted you to win, but at the same time, it's like, oh well. On my way to get to Noms. I don't know what Noms is. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Again, I don't think I'll have a break there, Coffee Bean, so I appreciate it, though. But again, I know there's a lot of sports bettors, and for the most part, they're pretty chill. But, like, you get to see some nasty reactions, and that's where it's like, man, just, dude, you put money on it, you lost. Okay, it happens. You don't have to be like saying these guys suck or it's rigged. Again, do I think the NFL is rigged? Yes, I do. I'm not going to lie. I really do. I think there's a lot of questionable stuff. But, like, I'll be covering these games. It's like Florida International and Missouri State, man. I'll get comments like, bro, so rigged. Like, do you really think they're going to really worry about Florida International and Missouri State on a Tuesday night? Like, do you really think that's, like, make or break for them? Do you think they really care? UMass and Akron, do you think that's, like, something like, you know what I'm saying? Again, I think there's legit part of the NFL, but again, if you know that's rigged, then why are you even trying? Like, again, if you know it's rigged, then you're just trying to get on the opposite side, like you want to get on the good side of the rigging. And that, to me, okay, you're playing the game. You're gambling. It's the same thing. You think it's scripted? You're just trying to get on the right side of the script. I enjoy playing on weekends. NBA and college football betting sites are designed to win and screw the player. 100%. Exactly. Like, the house always wins, folks. That's why when you see the money go one way, it's like, man, you probably should go the other way. Because somehow, some way, the house usually wins. Not all the time, but they win most of the time, and that's all that matters. The Noms. Oh, food. Gotcha. Appreciate it, Coffee. You're a legend, of course. Texas A&M up 14-0 against Missouri State. Yep. Also, Doctor, my friend who was cursed for betting picked Iowa. Never in my life had we had 2 bad snaps till now, so he's to blame 100%. I also think the NFL is basically becoming the WWE. There's no way the Ravens should have lost the first game, but maybe we're just that bad. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, I don't know. Again, it's like I think it's rigged, but it's also like I don't know if I really want to say everything is like scripted that way. But yeah, there are a lot of close games now, and that was a pretty exciting finish. Is there a delay on the game? No, it started off really late. Cavus here, so we're still in halftime. Yeah, it's crazy. We're just waiting for this thing to get back into it. But yeah, it's literally half still. But this game's been pretty good. That's why it's lasted this long. So it's pretty fun. Whoever he picks always loses or do bad. Yeah. Sounds like he probably needs to put the phone down and not bet. You can clip this moment, Draven, and send it to him. Draven's friend, you are bad. Get good. You should stop losing your money. That was a bad snap, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. Iowa's not playing well. It's a tough matchup. Oregon's pretty good. Looks like it's going to be done during halftime at Bama. Yeah, I know, right? And I got to stream and literally right after this. I was hoping I get a little break, but I think this game's going to end, and then I got to jump right into the other game. It is what it is, but that's the life. No, Seth, we aren't. Yeah, it's tough. Real fans don't wager. Most folks you see now are intrigued more because of a bet rather than love the game. Yeah, no, exactly. I think most of the hardcore fans, like myself, I mean, I don't bet. We're there for the game because we love football. And I know a lot of my friends that love football but also don't love it. They bet. But most the friends that I can think of off the top of my head that live and breathe football, they do not bet. But the ones that were kind of casually into it, that's what got them into it more, was because of the betting. Yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree. Draven, please tell your friend not to bet on Ravens because I can't deal any more heartbreak. Yeah, that's tough, man. Nah, the Ravens will be fine. You guys will be fine, Goku. Ravens, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens won the division. We are returning to coverage there in East Hartford, so it's good. So they're still chatting away. We're about a minute away from resuming this one. So, again, UConn leading 20-14 in what's been a great game. Hopefully you guys can agree, those listening in or watching the game with me. It's fun. This is a great game. Ohio State is 9-0. Yep. I do NFL pick'ems on ESPN. That doesn't cost me any money. 26-12 is pretty good. I've been doing it for the entire season. Let me see if I can, because we're about to go. Let's see if I can. I'm 87-48. Not to brag, but I'm pretty good. I'm better than 86% of you guys. So there you go. Not to brag, but I might know what I'm talking about when it comes to the NFL. Anyway, we're back as UConn is ready to kick things off to resume this one. As there is the kickoff, and that is going to be booted out of the end zone for a touchback. So Duke will start their drive at the 25. I like how it always says 35. That's the NFL. It's not the NFL. This is college. You'd like to visit Miami? Well, have fun. He bet on hockey in every pick except one missed. He didn't even ask me for advice. That's crazy. That is every pick except one missed. That's special. That's a special guy. 1st and 10 here for Duke. They're looking to get on track here. Again, they had it going, but it's been rough. In the shotgun, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Mensah drops back, looking to his right, moving to his right, fires. It is caught at the 38, cuts inside, but Chadwick is there to rip him out of bounds. That's a gain of 13, and that's a Duke Blue Devil first down. So that's a good way to start off the drive, or start off the half for Duke. No flag on the kickoff, yeah. All right, 1st and 10 at the 38, as we're going to hand it off up the middle, and he is met at the 40 and is driven backwards. Mensah looking for a flag, and a lot of pushing and shoving at the end. And Barcade hasn't really been involved. You can say maybe that's why they're losing. I don't know, but only has a few catches. I think he only has 2 catches. 2nd and 8 for Duke. Mensah's in the pistol. Shepard in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, tight ends in tight. Mensah takes the snap, hands it off, cuts inside. Nice cut at the 45, and he takes a big hit at the 49. He's looking for a flag. No flag to be given. He's looking for a face mask. It's a first down regardless for the Blue Devils. That was a great cut by Shepard. Oh, and yeah, I could see the face mask. Oh, that was, jeez. Chadwick Jr. and Barcade fighting when they were blocking. 1st and 10 for Duke. Looking good here on this opening drive. In the pistol, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Mensah hands it off up the middle. He's at the 50, the 45, breaks a tackle at the 40, still on his feet at the 35, the 30, dragging some Huskies down to the 25. That's a huge run, a gain of 26 yards for Shepard. And Duke are looking good on this opening drive. They're already at the 25 of Yukon. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Mensah hands it off up the middle, and this time he's going nowhere. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. Flags are the worst calls in the NFL. Oh, yeah, no, flags, no, penalties in football are, like, devastating. It is bad. Nate's a dog, yep. Great freshman. He's pretty good. Halftime speech must have been good. Yeah, they needed something for sure. 2nd and 10. In the shotgun. 2 receivers left, tight ends in tight. Mensah, play action, moving, looking to his right. He's going to take off run. He's at the 20, the 15, and steps out of bounds around the 13. That's a gain of 12. And Duke looking good. Again, a first down for Duke. They're at the 13. Mensah hasn't really run much today, only 3 yards total. Again, he was sacked earlier. So 1st and 10 for Mensah. Looks like he's in the pistol. 2 receivers to the right, tight ends in tight. Looks like that's Shepard in the backfield. Mensah collapse, takes the snap, hands it off at the middle. He's at the 10, the 5. The pile's still moving at the 4 before it's driven backwards. I believe that's a gain of 9. And they are inside the 10, make it actually inside the 5. Mensah needs to do that more. Yeah, if they're snowing down the field, he needs to take off and run for sure. Who's your college team? Pitt Panthers, but you know, again, I'm not gonna like brag about Pitt here. Nothing to brag about. Even if they were to win a bowl game, I would be like, yeah, there's nothing to brag about. In the pistol, Mensah is gonna hand it off up the middle, leaning forward. I don't know if he got it. It's close. And actually, they're gonna mark it. Yeah, he got a first down. He got to the 3, he got a yard. I didn't think he got a yard, but a good spot. And it's 1st and goal at the 3. UConn cannot stop the run. Not here. They are struggling for sure. 1st and goal at the 3. Mensah is in the pistol. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Mensah takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. He is in. Touchdown, Duke Blue Devils. Mensah trying to get some people off the pile. A lot of people pushing and shoving again. UConn and Duke, it's been chippy the entire day. Wow. Yeah, I mean, he had scored and people were still pushing and shoving. At least Iowa gets the ball back, so hopefully they can go up to 14-12. Yeah, you would think so. You would think so, huh? Touchdown, yep. Looks like we're pending the extra point here. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 21-20, Duke leading over Yukon. It's looking like Duke may have found their mojo yet again. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. Steven loves it. If Duke would have been rushing all game, this would have been a blowout. I don't know about a blowout. Again, UConn's put up points as well. But, yeah, no. They are definitely much better drive there for Duke. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe. Again, we're trying to get to 2,000 subs. Would be awesome to get it very, very soon. Could use your help to do so. So, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Leave a like and subscribe if you like what you're listening to. It is free to do so. Where can you watch this game? You find your local TV provider, and you will find it on CBS Sports Network. Offense needs to step up. Yeah, they do. CBS Sports Network is where you can find this game. And scores across America: Rutgers 28, Maryland 20. Just kidding, 35-20. Rutgers leading over Maryland. Delaware 16, Louisiana Tech 10. Let's see here. FIU leading 34-24 over Middle Tennessee. UTEP and Jacksonville State 20-20. East Carolina all over Charlotte 45-22. Tulsa down 34-12 to FAU. Texas A&M 14, Missouri nothing. Oregon 12, Iowa 7, Miami 14, Syracuse 3. Of course, this one Duke 21, UConn 20. Kansas 17, Arizona 17. Iowa State 6, TCU 3. Auburn leading 20-10 over Vanderbilt at the half. Let's see here. Wisconsin leading Washington 3-0. That would be kind of a shock. But it is hard to win on the road in college football for sure. North Carolina 3, Stanford 0, and Texas State leading 10-7 over Louisiana. Offense needs to step up. Yep. They have to capitalize on their scores or opportunities. Yeah, they do. UConn is always good against Duke. I don't really know the history, to be honest with you, when it comes to their football programs. Watch the game on TV and listen to your commentary. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. That is like the ultimate compliment for sure. It's like, well, hey, man, like I'm watching the game, but I'd rather listen to you. So that's cool. Duke fan here. We just retook the lead over UConn. Yes, Matt, I may have caught that. Appreciate it, though. As that's going to be kicked out of the end zone for a touchback, UConn will take over at the 25. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one for sure. There is I don't know what's going on here. I think the basketball coach is talking. Coach K talking about, I guess, the coach of UConn a long time ago. I'm not too sure. AP top 10 in college basketball. UConn at 4, Duke at 6. That is not a surprise. 1st and 10 in the pistol. Fagnano hands it off. Down the left side. Cuts inside at the 30. And he's brought down at the 32. A nice run there of 7 yards. Again, some pushing and shoving. And it's not a surprise. You do a good job. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's put up 6. We'll see. Even my dynasty, UConn can't stop the run. Hey, it's realistic, man. 2nd and 3. Ball at the 32. In the pistol. Looks like it's... I don't know what's going on here. Is it trips to the right? Yeah, trips to the right. Tight end in tight to the right as well. Fagnano sending Bell in motion. Drops back. Moving to his right. Steps up. Fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Bell. It was at the feet of Bell. There is a flag. I guess that's not really a shock. Not really a shock. Always a flag somewhere. Interested to see in where they'd mark this. I don't know. I have no idea. Holding on defense. Okay. Number 99 must have been holding an offensive lineman. Interesting. On a pass play. That's interesting. Usually you see that on the like the run. Holding defensive call on. Oh, he was yanking a receiver. Oh, he was out to. Okay, interesting. New viewer and will definitely be returning for the vibe. Appreciate it. I don't know if the vibe's all that great, but I appreciate you, man. 1st and 10 at the 42 in the shotgun. Trips the right. Tight it in tight. Fagnano drops back. Looking. Fires. It is caught at the 30. And he's hit hard at the 25. The ball came loose. I feel like he was down. Oh, but Bell took a... No, that wasn't Bell. Who was that? Oh, I couldn't tell you who that was. Murphy on the catch. He took a big hit. Yeah, he was down for sure. Murph, oh man, he took a big hit. Appreciate it though, Dustin. Actually, the most respectful chat I've ever been in. I try to keep everybody in line here. If I'm the most toxic in here, that's pretty good, and I can be pretty toxic, but for the most part, I'm not. For the most part, I'm not for when I call games. They are going to review this. He is down. That's not going to be reversed by any means. So that was a huge play, though. It's going to mark him down at the 22. That was a gain of 36 yards. And again, he took a big hit. Nice. Doctor, they said Penn State punter is 6'6", 290. That's crazy. I did not know that. Jeez, 65-yard touchdown for Miami. Ugh. Dang it. Need UConn to win. $46. All right, Toby, we'll see. Did he fumble and defense recovered? No, the ball came out, but I think he was down. These hits are giving me... I know, these are some big hits, man. I'm loving it. This is like 2000s era football here. I love the hits. This is great stuff. Is Duke actually playing decent? Yeah, I mean, they're not too bad. I mean, I guess they are 10-point favorites. Yeah, Toby, I get it. But yeah, no, I mean, it's a good game. It's just a flat-out good game. I enjoy this. For sure. Come on, Duke. Let's do this. We'll see. It's a letdown spot for Duke. I mean, again, UConn is pretty good. I think, yeah, the rolling on field is upheld. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for UConn at the Duke 22. But UConn is not a bad team. I mean, don't look at that independent thing and think, oh, they're trash. No, they have done well. They have done well. They're 6-3, and they're not being up nobodies. I mean, yeah, have they played like the top tier teams? No, but they are beating quality opponents. 1st and 10 at the 22 in the pistol is Fagnano as he play action throws over the middle. It's caught at the 10, and he's brought down at the 7. Who is this? The tight end. I believe that's Farine with the catch. Good stuff there, Fagnano. Moving backwards, still able to hit the throw. 1st and goal at the 7. It's a toss. This is Edwards. He takes it outside at the 5. Hit out of bounds at the 3. That's a gain of 4. And now it's 2nd and goal for the Huskies. This is 2000 Ravens and Steelers type of matchup. Oh, yeah, for sure. But, yeah, the offenses are pretty good. I'm surprised how good the game is considering these schools are not football. I'm telling you, man, it's a great game. This is a great game. I had a feeling about it. That's why I picked him. Like, this could be a sneaky good game. And I've not been disappointed. 2nd and goal in the shotgun. Of course, I pick games that won't be illegally streamed as well. That's kind of the goal on college football. In the shotgun at the 3. Fagnano is telling him to go more out wide. They only have 3 seconds. They better get set. 2, 1. Gets the snap off. Fagnano throws over the middle. It is incomplete. Going for the quick slant. Did not work that time. And it's now 3rd and goal coming up for the Huskies. You can't get the stream. Yeah. That's tough, man. If you have CBS Sports Network, you got it. For sure. But, yeah. You're trying to watch Duke play. You can't, so I can't watch you. Appreciate you, man. I try. Let's go, Duke. Let's go. Yeah, a lot of people cheering for both sides here. I like that. One of the best games I've seen in a while. Yeah, it's a great game. 3rd and goal at the 3. In the shotgun. It's an option. This is Rosa cutting inside. He's denied. Freeman has had a great game today. He has been all over the field for Duke. And it's going to be 4th and goal at the 2. I think they're going to kick a field goal. Man, yeah. I mean, that's kind of telegraphed what he was going to do. So Chris Freeman, the kicker, he's 2 for 3 on the day. He'll look to knock this through. Be about a 20-yard attempt from the right hash snap. Hold kick. It is up. It is. He made it somehow. Jeez. 23-21. He slipped and everything. Yukon reclaims the lead with 6:50 to go in the third quarter. Got a great one. We got a great one here, folks. Appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. Let's see here. Does anyone else have the link for the live stream? Again, there's nothing on YouTube, man. Sorry. YouTube cracks down on certain games. I personally, it's not going to hurt me by any means. Like, I can't stand that. For creators like me that do broadcasting, we hate that. We hate it so much. What are those emojis? I have no idea. Oh, a husky in the snow. If I had to guess. This guy, Toby. This guy. Need that interception. We'll see. Seriously, a field goal. You got to take the lead. Oh, yeah, you can take the lead here. Wouldn't be mad if they went for it. I mean, you know, you just take the points. Yeah, I think that's... I don't have a problem with the call there. Hey, what'd you get? Yeah. I think you get 1st and goal from the 7 with field goal against Duke. I mean, hey, Duke rose up. Great defense there at the end. Again, man, any play, anything can happen. Anything could happen. I mean, I'm used to 1st and goal from like the 2 and the Steelers not getting in the end zone. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm literally, it's like, when it's 1st and goal at like the 2 or something for the Steelers, I'm like, well, it's 50-50 shot we get in the end zone here. That's literally the mindset I have. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Again, if you do like the style that I have here, make sure, again, to hit the like button and definitely subscribe. And I'll be back, actually, right after this game. I'm doing another stream. I don't think I'll have much of a break, so it's a bummer for me. It is what it is. But I'll be doing Virginia and Wake Forest right after this one. And then, of course, I'll be doing tomorrow. I got 4 streams for you. I'll be doing the morning game, Falcons and the Colts, Giants and Bears in the afternoon, or in the early afternoon, and then, of course, the afternoon game, Cardinals, Seahawks, and then Sunday night, Steelers and the Chargers. Definitely ready for that one. Of course, Monday Night Football. I really made the logos really big for Eagles and Packers for some reason, but there you go. Monday Night Football. I got you covered. Disappointed Duke, man. I need my team to pull through. We'll see. It's a good game, man. I'm telling you. This is a coin toss. Yeah, no, this is literally a 50-50 game. You never know how it can go. So, yeah, if you cash out, there's no shame because I'm telling you, it's a 50-50. But I guess the mindset of a gambler is like, well, you put the money down. You're prepared to lose $400. But, yeah, no, there are no sure things. There are no sure things for sure. Not today. So we are back here in East Hartford, where, again, UConn has just taken the lead. They're up 23-21, 6:50 to go here in the third quarter. And what's been a great back-and-forth game between these basketball schools, but they're looking like football schools today. They really are. As there is the kickoff. And that's going to be booted out of the end zone for a touchback. Trey Freeman. That's the Duke one, right? Yeah, no, the Duke Freeman, he's good. Yeah. He's good. He's been all over the field today, number 12. Yeah, I don't really know much about these teams. I covered UConn again last week. It's my first time covering Duke all year, but yeah, they have some nice players. But Freeman's been the guy on defense for sure. So 1st and 10 at the 25, showing Shepard here. Again, the running back, one of the running backs for Duke. 8 carries, 69 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's had a great game so far. Looking for some more. 1st and 10 at the 25. Mensah is in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Mensah drops back, looking over the middle. He's going to just swing it out in the flat. He's at the 30. He's at the 35. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 39. That's a gain of 14. A lot of pushing and shoving again after the play. But again, a first down for Duke. So 1st and 10 at the 39. Mensah in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to left. Mensah hands it off. He's at the 40. Breaking free. Diving forward to the 44. Great effort. That was Shepard as I hear sirens all around me. And that's driving by. Yeah, live by a highway, so that'll happen every now and then. Now it's 2nd and 5 for the Blue Devils. 6 minutes and counting in this one. Mensah in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Mensah drops back, looking over the middle. Fires. It is caught across the 50. Cuts inside and brought down at the 45-yard line. That's good enough for a brand new set of downs for the Blue Devils. He was wide open. Finding the soft zone. I guess it was the zone because there was no one close to him. So 1st and 10. Tony pulling for the defense. Duke kind of slowing things down a little bit. Both these teams really haven't been slowing. Like they kind of just, they don't huddle up. 1st and 10 at the 45. In the pistol is Mensah. Mensah hands it off to Shepard. Shepard leading forward and is brought down around the 42. That's a gain of 3. Shepard again, 77 yards. Pretty solid game. 7.7 yards a carry. Very solid. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Ball at the 42 in the shotgun. Mensah drops back. Looking. Fires. It's caught wide open at the 40. Oh, he's got the first down and a lot more. Brought down inside the 20. Down to the 16. That is Harsley with the catch. Just wide open down the middle. Made a guy miss. And it was open real estate. They're moving fast. 1st and 10 at the 16. Mensah in the shotgun. Hands it off up the middle. He crosses the 15. He's at the 10. Down to the 6-yard line is Shepard. And that's another first down for the Duke Blue Devils. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 6. Thank you. This is the only way I can hear this game. Serious Duke fan here. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in, Cricket. Thank you. 1st and goal at the 6 in the shotgun. Mensah hands it off up the middle. Shepard trying to lean forward and is brought down at the 3. It's a hard-fought gain of 3 there for Shepard. Shepard giving a thumbs up. He's like, hey, I don't want to come out. I'm good. Not good, not good. This might come down to the last position. Oh, yeah, I think it is. Which, to me, that's great. I love it. I love good games that come down to last, for sure. Like last play or last possession. Let's go Hazley, yep. Let's go Duke. Oof, indeed. Is this how it's going to be all half? I think so. I hope so. I'm sure you guys want it one way or the other, but me, I love close games. 2nd and goal at the 3. Mensah hands it off to Shepard up the middle, leaning forward. Oh, did he roll over a guy? Touchdown, Duke Blue Devils. Shepard rolling over the defender. It looked like he was down, but never actually hit the ground. Rolled over a Husky and got in. Oh, my goodness. What effort. We'll see if he was down. Oh, I don't know. His shin may have been down. But if they don't rule the shin down. Oh, man, that's so close. Oh, I'd like to see the replay there. I don't know. They're going to review this. Let me give you the other replay here on the other angle. I think his shin was down. Oh, I think his elbow's down. They're going to wave it off. Well, they should wave it off. I think the elbow is down. The shin is down. This Oregon game, bro. What's going on there? His form was down. Yeah, you were correct. I didn't see it first, but yeah, I thought his shin may have been down, but no, it's going to be his forearm. Yukon DSL. And no, they may. That's going to be third and goal here. It's over, guys. This guy, Toby. In a back and forth game, Toby saying it's over. That's interesting there, Toby. Interesting chat there. UConn probably shouldn't challenge anyway, though, because they'll come down to last possession. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. They are reviewing this. I don't know if UConn challenged this. I think it's going to be overturned. And honestly, again, The way they're moving, they'll probably punch in the next play anyway. All right, what we got? After review, Runny was short. Yep, he was short. Ball is placed at the 1.5 yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 1.5. Appreciate the stream. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, King. I definitely, again, without you guys here, I'm just yapping to myself. 3rd and goal at the 1.5. Mensa in the shotgun. Receiver to the right. Tight ends in tight. Mensa takes the snap, hands it off to Shepard. Shepard leaning. Did he get in? He is just short. Oh, he was stood up by 2 Huskies, but then was still spinning around. Oh, man, his effort is amazing. I'd like to... Yeah, he's just short. They're going to go for it. This is 4th and inches at the goal line. They literally need maybe like 6 inches. Maybe a foot. That's probably actually a whole football. So there you go. Oh my, the UConn. Yeah, no, it's loud. I actually love this. This is a great college game. 4th and goal. They are going to be in the pistol. Mensa hands it off to Castle. Castle walks in. But there's no... Hold on, there's a flag. Now there might be a timeout. Hold on 1 second, folks. Prior to the snap. Charge timeout. Wow. So he got the timeout, and he is furious because, yeah, so Duke changed up the offense. And they didn't give UConn a chance to match. And Mora is legit mad. He is ripping the referees. Oh my goodness, he has every right to. Yes, I mean you're supposed to let them match it up. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's gonna be a timeout, 4th and goal. That's what's happening here. And Mora is still irate. He had a. So again, Duke substituted. Duke substituted. So that means UConn is allowed to sub. And again, they did not hold him. That's pretty crazy. All right, so it's going to be 4th and inches at the goal line. This is going to be interesting here. 4th and inches. Mensa is under center. Mensa rolling to his right. Fires to the end zone. It is caught! Touchdown, Duke! Oh, what a catch that was! Oh, and he's blowing kisses to the crowd with hands on their heads. They can't believe it. Landon King with a great catch. Mensa with a great throw. A diving catch in the back of the end zone, and Duke has retaken the lead with 2:09 to go. Beautiful catch it was. Serious miss by the refs. Oh, it 100% was. That was a horrible miss by the refs. It cost UConn a timeout. What a catch in the back corner of the end zone. That was a great throw, but an awesome catch. Landon King, his first catch only for a yard, but it was a great one. As we're pending the extra points. A lot of yeses and all that in the chat. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 28-23. Duke leading with 2:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. We still got a whole other quarter, folks, of this. So, yeah, this is not even close to being over, folks. What a game. 28-23. They will step away. I, of course, will be right here. Great commentary. Thank you, sir. I try. My voice, though, is going to... The Virginia-Wake Forest game might be a rough one. Not going to lie, but I'll try. UConn turned a timeout for no reason. Yeah, I know. 100%. That was bad. Commentary point. How do you keep this high energy throughout all these games? I try. It's just you got to... If you want to be great, folks, if I want to make this YouTube channel great, I got to be the best I can be, you know. But of course, I have turned in some stinkers. Like if this game were 45-0, this is like no one's here. And then it's like, I don't care about the game either because the game stinks. So, but I take advantage whenever there's a good game on. I try to really bring it all I can. Glad this game's taking as long. It's been amazing. It's been a great game, man. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. All right, let's see what's happening across the sports world, specifically college football. Let's see here. UTEP down 27-20. Texas A&M up 21-7 over Missouri. Oregon leading 12-7 over Iowa. Miami leading 28-3 over Syracuse. Of course, this one 28-23. It's a great game. Kansas 20, Arizona 17. TCU leading 10-6 over Iowa State. Auburn 20, Vanderbilt 17. Kennesaw State 24, New Mexico State 7. Let's see here. Washington leading 10-3 over Wisconsin. Stanford and North Carolina 3-3 at the half. So I could be covering that one, and that would just be a horrible game. So, but that's probably being streamed on here anyway, if I had to guess. If you want to be great, I try. W message. You're going to be offered a job at the major network? Probably not. I would probably get canceled. Keep up the good work. I try. Appreciate it, man. How's your day going? It's going all right, Mason. Appreciate you guys. How's your day going, Mason? Game of the week for sure? Yeah, maybe. Go Canes. Come on, UConn. Shake it off. Yeah, no, they're doing fine. I'm new here. Great entry. Appreciate you, man. Again, make sure, to like and subscribe, folks. Definitely helps out the channel a lot. It is free. You don't have to pay me a dime. I know that subscribe thing is very misleading. It's like, I don't want to pay. I literally had to cancel YouTube TV, man. So I'm sorry, Doc. I'm not paying you nothing. No, it's free, I promise. You don't have to pay me nothing. Timeout. We'll come back to him. I mean, you're right. I think it could. And that's going to be that's going to be on the refs. Is safety Terry Moore playing? I'll keep an eye. What team is he playing for? Duke or UConn? As there is the kickoff. Fielded in the end. He's going to take it out. He's at the 5, the 10. Bounces outside at the 15. Rose at the 20. And brought out of bounds at the 23. And that's where UConn will take over. Again, 28-23, Duke leading over UConn with about just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Don, already appreciate you, man. You'd be great at it, pro. Yeah, the thing is, I still say Redskins. I still say Indians. I joke and call BYU the Mormons. I don't think networks would like that. It is what it is. First and 10 here in the shotgun is Fagnano. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. I'm sure it's an easy fix, but still. Drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught at the 26, bouncing it outside at the 30, stumbling forward close to the line to gain. It's going to be close. That was Nider with the catch. They're going to give him 9. Duke, okay, I'll keep an eye out for you. You said Terry Moore. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Don't blame Moore for being bad. No, calls have been bad on both sides. Second one at the 31 in the pistol. Hands it off. This is Edwards. Edwards cuts inside, and he's got the first down as he's brought down at the 33. It's a gain of 2. Only needed 1. First down, Huskies. Miami is up 28-3. Jeez. Yeah, man, I'm pretty old school. And to be honest with you, I mean, I still mess up and say the San Diego Chargers and the Oakland Raiders. To me, I just prefer all that other stuff. I prefer the other ways. But again, those are superior names. Redskins over Commanders any day. First and 10 at the 33. Drops back as Fagnano. He's going to take off, dump it off over the middle, and he catches it, falls down as he had to make a diving catch there. Brought down at the 39-yard line. So second and medium coming up, 2nd and 5 for UConn. They can probably run one more play, 30 seconds left, but 25 seconds on the play clock. Syracuse fumble. Jeez. Move the chains. Let's go. Yep. Kings say, nope, let's get a stop. Let's stop moving those chains. 2nd and 5, ball at the 38, not the 39. Looks like the backup quarterback's in there. He's going to take the snap, take it down the right side, and Oh, my goodness. The line there for UConn was just manhandled. He did a really good job, the quarterback there, of trying to get a negative yard. But, yeah, he was going to be dropped for way worse. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 when we come back. 28-23, Duke leading over UConn. Commercial break. Redskins for life. Oh, yeah. Best errors. Oh, 100%. What was that play call? I don't know. I don't know why they decided to change it up. They put their backup quarterback in, which every time he's been in, it's been like a direct snap. He's going to run it. It's like a guarantee, like he's running. I don't care anyways. I like Philly. I laugh at them for losing their team. Philly. Oh, you're talking about Washington. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Coach K talks about UConn because of their coach. Bobby Hurley played basketball for Duke. We were serious basketball. Oh, yeah, I know about that. I wasn't too sure what was happening there. I didn't quite hear it. Cricket. That's on me, though. I didn't quite hear it. I just saw the visuals, and the audio on my end was low at the time. Terry Moore not playing. I haven't seen him. I was looking. Yeah. I didn't see him. All right, let's check out some scores from across America, folks. All right, Texas A&M 24, Missouri 7, Oregon 15, Iowa 7, Miami 28, Syracuse 3. Of course, Duke leading in this one 28-23, Kansas leading 20-17 over Arizona, TCU 10, Iowa State 6, Auburn leading 20-17 over Vanderbilt, Washington leading 10-3 over Wisconsin, Stanford, North Carolina 3-3, and that is pretty much it. Covered a lot of Air Force on the channel too. Air Force, that's those games. Air Force always, I don't know. This year they've been pretty exciting. San Jose State, their guy last week averaged 25 yards completion. I'm not even kidding. Like he was just like as soon as he dropped back, he's like slinging it. It was so fun. That was such a fun game. That's what I'm saying. Like some of these games, like on the Group of 5 or whatever, just like teams that you want, like UConn. Again, they're not really pushed on ESPN or ABC or whatever. Like, man, like that was fun. Like, again, he was just like chucking it deep. That was really good. Any thoughts on the Alabama game? I am on I don't know. You'd have to ask someone else, Steven. Louisiana's coming away with that one. Yep. Delaware is making a last drive to send it overtime. Jeez. Seth, of course, a big Miami fan, so he's happy for Miami. Yeah, I don't know. I think LSU can play them tough, but I don't know. Apparently, everyone else is thinking Alabama's going to roll them today. So, roll Tide, I guess. But I'm thinking it's going to be a close game. I think LSU can do something. How's Navy going to do today? I don't know. How are they? I mean, I only covered them once, but they look pretty good. Who does Navy play? They're at Notre Dame. Ooh, yeah. Spread is 27.5. I don't know about that. I mean, if Navy just kills the clock, I don't think it'd be 27 points. I don't know. Probably Navy by 17, though. Maybe 20. I'd imagine Navy would cover, but I mean, I could be way off. I mean, it could be 55-0. I could easily see that as well. We're back here in East Hartford again. It's 28-23. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Again, yeah, that was a weird play call there, Goku. I completely agree. I don't know what that play call was. But, they need 6 yards, and again, the way this game is kind of turned into, you got to think UConn has to get a first down here. They got to score on this drive. 3rd and 6 at the 37. They need to get to the 43 for a brand new set of downs. In the shotgun, Fagnano drops back, fires. It's caught wide open at the 45. He's at the 50, 45, 40, and hit out of bounds at the 36. That is Snyder with the catch, pointing to the first down. He's getting talked to on the sideline, and there's a flag. There is a flag. Pass interference. Offense. Oh, that's a killer. That is a killer. That's going to be 15 the other way, right? Oh, my goodness. Didn't even need to do it. The commentators don't like it. I think he intentionally did try to pick him. I don't know why he did, though. It didn't need to. That's a killer. Now it's going to be 3rd and 21. See if we can beat Vegas. We'll see. Let's go Huskies, says Steve. Pavia has a choke arse. They lose to Auburn today. That's tough. 3rd and 21 at the 22. Again, they need to get to the 43 for a brand new set of downs in the shotgun. Drops back. Steps up, moving to his right. And he's going to take off and run. He's at the 25, the 30. And he's hit at the 35-yard line. Gain of about 13, but nothing doing. So you're going to have to punt. And that was a killer flag. Again, it was, I don't know. I think the flag, the commentators didn't like it. But again, he kind of, like the guy, he pushes him. Like, you don't need to do that. Like, it's kind of weak. It is what it is, though. Toby doesn't like it. Yeah, that's a tough one. PI in the offense always makes you think the game is rigged. It is what it is. Oh, it's a fake punt! Holy moly, at the 40, 50, 45, 40. Oh my gosh, caught me off guard. I'm thinking, they're just going to punt it away. Fake punt run, folks. It doesn't work in Madden. It doesn't work in College Football 26. It worked against Duke. A fake punt run to the snapper. What a play. And that is a first down for the Huskies. Hate the pick plays, yeah. That was crazy. 1st and 10 at the 40. The Huskies have new life in the shotgun. Trips to the right. Fagnano drops back, fires. It's caught. Cuts inside at the 35, breaking a tackle, and brought down at the 30. That's another first down for Yukon. Honig, the big man. They're going to say he was short. It is what it is. It's going to be 2nd and 1, I guess. I thought it was a first down. Wow, indeed. I know. Kirkle, that was a crazy call. You've got some great comments. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. RC, appreciate you, man. 2nd and short, 2nd and inches. Fagnano in the shotgun. And he's going to hand it off. This is Edwards up the middle of the 30, the 25, brought down at the 24. That's a gain of 7. That's a brand new set of downs for the Huskies. Taking under 12 minutes and 20 seconds. Again, plenty of time left in a great game. Back and forth. Spilled my water. I couldn't believe it. I lifted. I got out of the chair almost. That was wild. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Trips to the right to one receiver to the left. Fagnano waits the snap, drops back, looking to his right, steps up. Oh, he's going to take off and run. He's at the 20, pointing. He's at the 15, the 10, brought down at the 7. Fagnano, not known for his legs. He has 51 yards on the day. The UConn Husky fans love it. That's a first down. Actually, it's a 1st and goal opportunity for the Huskies. Oh, my goodness. They're looking good. That was a ball, don't lie. I guess you're right. Spit out laughing. That was a fake punt. I know. I couldn't believe it. This is awesome. It is a great game, man. I wish I could show the game. It'd be fun. Unfortunately, cannot, or my channel is cooked. In the pistols, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, hands it off up the middle. This is Edwards, makes the guy miss, still on his feet at the 5, brought down at the 3. 2nd and goal now for the Huskies. Would have been a touchdown. They're hurrying up in the pistol. Hurry up offense here. Going to hand it off to Edwards. Oh, and he's just going to skip into the end zone. Touchdown, Yukon. And Yukon has retaken the lead with 10:48 left to go in this one. Oh, my goodness. They did hurry up, and Duke wasn't ready for it. Just skipping into the end zone, literally. Oh, man. I wonder if they go for 2 here. This would be interesting. Edwards has come off the field. It doesn't seem like they are. Maybe they are. If you're going for 2, I guess now is the time to do it. Touchdown, yeah. What a game. Wendy, how's it going? I'm able to pick you out. 2-point. Yeah, they're going to go for 2. It's going to be a toss. Fagnano moving to his right. He's scrambling, fires. It's intercepted. And he is going to be brought out of bounds at the 10. But Yukon, all coming from a fake punt, folks. As Yukon leads 29-28 with 10:48 to go in the fourth quarter. What a game. What a gutsy call, too, by Mora. Jeez, heck yeah. What a game. High five. You never go for two unless you'll have to. That's fair. That's fair. You sound like my dad now that I think about it, RC. You sound like my dad. He's like, never go for two. If you don't get the 2-point conversion, it kills the momentum, and that's fair. But most people would do two nowadays. Yep. You literally sound like my dad. That's funny. Just call my dad after that fake punt. He's watching the game. Yeah, that was a crazy game. Nice strike. Come on, defense. Yep. Smart to go for two. No, I mean, I get it. You'd go up a field goal, but, I mean, that is a killer for momentum. Now, again, it's been back and forth anyway, so there is that. But no, that is correct. You do not go for two unless you need to, because if you don't get it, it's a momentum killer. It's just not the same. It's not the same. You're throwing away a point. You're throwing away a point. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It's been a fun stream, not going to lie. If this is a fun game. Definitely makes me a little bit better. So I do appreciate the compliments. Not going to lie, I do appreciate that. But the game has helped me out. It's been a fun game. So definitely appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. I'm doing another stream after this. I'm doing Virginia and Wake Forest, so feel free to stick around if you want. If not, that's okay. I totally get it. And again, I'll be on tomorrow for four games. 4 NFL games. So, again, I'm on here a lot. Are you happy with Rodgers? I love the guy. Definitely am very thankful for him. He's given me hope that the Steelers can do something going forward. Closing your bets. This game is really good and close. Oh, 100%. Is Mora related to the other Moras? Jim Mora? Jim Mora, I think so, right? Jim Mora is he's kind of a iconic coach in a way. Gary pulling for the Huskies. Either way, defense got a job to do. Yep. I mean, yeah, but also isn't given the Blue Devils momentum, they didn't really return it for points. Oh, I get it, but it's just you always want to end with a kick, Feed Shep. Yeah, Shepard's been good. Losing on a 60-yard field goal, I mean, that would be kind of a bummer. Are you 60 or what? You always need to go for it there. I'm 100% sure if Duke score, they're going for it as well. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, again, momentum is key, and most of the time, those points come back to bite all the time. So, sorry, hate to see it weep and cope, but I'm usually correct, folks. At this time, 1-point lead is the same as 2-point lead. 3-point lead is a key number. Depends, as here we are. We got the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, and he's brought down right there at the 20. So let's just say this. Again, let's just say Duke scores. It's 34-29, and they go for 2. It's 36-29. Well, now UConn has to just kick an extra point. Whereas if they went for 2 on the next, let's just say UConn kicked the extra points 30-28. Duke goes for 2, makes it 36-30. UConn, all they need to do is kick an extra point for the win. There you go. There you go. Does Wake Forest have any chance? With all the upsets, I would say so. Flying on a kickoff. No, it was a towel, yeah. Old man knows the road. Oh, 100%. 1st and 10 at the 20. In the shotgun. Mensah drops back. Looking over the middle. Steps up. He's going to take off and run. He's at the 25 and brought down at the 27. That is Mensah with the carry. Hasn't really ran too much. But when he does, it has been effective. I know you're seeing only 3 for 10, but he took a 9-yard sack. So really, it's 2 for 19. So 2nd and 3. Ball at the 27. Mensah in the shotgun. Mensah hands it off. Up the middle, and he is going to get nothing. He only gets a yard. Trying to see who that was. Jaquez Moore with the carry. Go Husky, says Gary Delaware just scored to make it 24-22. Oh, wow. Nice. 3rd and 2. 3rd and a long one. They're saying 1. It's 3rd and 2. Never mind, it's 3rd and 1. That was a crazy spot. They need to get to the 30. They're at the 29. In the shotgun is Mensah. Mensah is going to hand it off up the middle, and he's got the first down. Brought down at the 32. And that is a brand new set of downs for the Blue Devils. Stevens, 50-yarder in the rain is good. Good 5-point game. Nice. What's the score there? Draven. 1st and 10 at the 32 in the shotgun. Mensah drops back, fires. It's caught. He's at the 40. He's at the 45 and tripped up at the 47. Bartkate with the catch again. He's been kind of kept quiet today, but good separation on that one on the curl, as that is a first down for the Blue Devils. Ball at the 47 in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Mensah hands it off. This is Castle at the 50, and he's brought down around the 48. Actually, give him to the 47, apparently. That's going to be a 6-yard run, and there might be an injured player. Yeah, there is. And Harris now immediately getting up. 8:38 left to go here in the fourth quarter, folks. 29-28, UConn leading by 1. Duke with the ball in UConn territory. Going to, if you're asking yourself, if then, you don't go for it too, never. Yep. Such an obvious run up the middle. Yeah, Delaware failed the 2-point conversion. They lose after being up 2 possessions. Oh, that's tough. 15-10. I'm assuming Oregon still. Yeah, that sounds like a good game. So we'll see. That timeout is missing. Yeah, I know. We'll see. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, they are taking a commercial break, I think, due to the injury. I don't know. He walked off the field, but I don't know. I guess they decided to take a timeout anyway. The game is kind of sped along. Again, it was a long game earlier. Now it's kind of speeding up a little bit. We're almost at the 3-hour mark, I guess. So, about an average game for college. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Again, I'll be on for another game right after this as Wake Forest and Virginia. Apparently, there's already a guy waiting. That's cool. Falcons and Colts tomorrow morning. Giants, Bears, Cardinals, Seahawks, Steelers, and Chargers. Of course, Steelers, Chargers. I'm looking forward to that one, of course. Obviously. Should be a good one. We'll see what happens. In the college football world, let's see what we have here. We have, let's see, let's get rid of that. Texas A&M up 24-7 over Missouri. Oregon leading 15-10 over Iowa. Miami all over Syracuse 31-3. Kansas leading 20-17 over Arizona. I'm smelling brisket, man. Jeez. TCU 17, Iowa State 6. Vanderbilt leading 24-23 over Auburn. Washington 10, Wisconsin 3, Stanford 3, North Carolina 3 at the half. And that is pretty much it. And there's other group of 5 games. We'll get to those a little bit later. Let's see here. Yeah, big touchdown. Good game. Oh, yeah, sounds like a good game there. Vomits. Do you think it'll win? It could go either way. What's going to happen? Nebraska versus UCLA. Well, since the quarterback in Nebraska's out, I mean, UCLA should have the advantage, but we'll see. Again, you never know. But I would lean UCLA just because of that. All right, 2nd and 4, ball at the 47. They're in UConn territory. Mensah in the pistol, hands it off, up the middle. He's at the 45, the 40. And he's brought down around the 39-yard line. That is more on the carry. I don't know if this is going to refresh here. I know you guys love to see the field move. Sometimes it doesn't want to do it, though. Yep, it didn't do it. 1st and 10 at the 38 in the shotgun. And this is going to be a handoff down the left side. Cuts inside, but nothing really doing as the Huskies are all over it. That's just a yard for more. Now it's going to be 3rd and about 3. Aaron Rodgers will catch fires and get 4 touchdowns tomorrow. I hope so. That'd be great, Steve. Oh, pardon me. 2nd and 9. What am I talking about? I'm tripping. 2nd and 9 for Duke. Mensah in the shotgun. Shepard is back in the game. Ball at the 37. Mensah drops back. Looking over the middle, steps up, fires, it's caught. He's at the 30, the 25, he's got the first down at the 20, and brought down inside the 20 at the 18. Hazley with the catch. And another injury. For some reason, this is not refreshing, so I guess ESPN is not aware this game is resumed. So, again, there's an injured player. So, another injury. They'll step away. Again, Duke is driving. Another commercial break. Defense was good earlier on, but haven't showed up. Yep. Give me Nebraska. Put Shep back in. Yep. He was in, but yeah, they threw it over the middle. Another UConn Husky down. Yep. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, feel free to chat down below. I don't think I mentioned that too much. So feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I can. So that is definitely a important part of the channel is the chat. So definitely subscribe and feel free to chat. Don't be a stranger. And if you want to be, that's okay too. You probably won't get me being mad at you unless you say something absolutely insane or just kind of insulting. So you should be fine. For the most part, I would say the chat is a pretty chill chat. I try to keep things under control. The X factor with Nebraska is they have a backup quarterback grew up in California. This kid is ready to ball. That's fair. That's fair. If he wants to show up UCLA for not coming after him or something, I would get going for the 2-point if your defense was better, but obviously haven't showed up the entire half. Yeah. Starting quarterback for Nebraska, that isn't okay. Today stinks anyway, yeah. Syracuse is about to be 3-7. Yeah, it's a shame. They're not going to get a bowl. They had a nice year last year, but they lost a lot of players. Apparently that Syracuse team last year was like a very experienced team. And, of course, Miami, I'm sure, they're probably ticked that because, again, Syracuse beat Miami last year. Yeah, ask you anything within reason. Trying to keep it sports related if possible, or something just, PG. We don't exactly need other stuff in here. If that makes any sense. Touchdown coming. We'll see. We need an 87-yard drive to destroy this clock. Jeez. You say you lose momentum by failing conversion. Well, again, I believe that. I've seen it happen plenty of times, specifically to the team in black and yellow. That's a big thing. I would argue you surrender the momentum by betting against your offense is an obvious. To me, that's not obvious, though. That's not obvious. 29-28, making it 30-28 is not. It's not an obvious thing. That's not obvious. Not with plenty of time left. 1st and 10 at the 18 in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Or pardon me, he's now in the pistol. Shepard's now way behind him. Hands it off to Shepard. Down the right side. Cuts inside at the 15 and brought out of bounds around the 11. And for some reason, the screen is frozen. There's nothing I can do about it. So if you guys ask, well, too bad, I guess. ESPN hates you. Well, I mean, they actually do. But they really hate this game, apparently. Tomorrow's Niners GM game. Tomorrow's Niners game against the Rams. Oh, yeah, it should be a good one. FSU or Clemson tonight? Clemson. Is the clock accurate? No. 6:30 and counting. In the pistol, 2 receivers to the right. Tight ends in tight. In the pistol is Mensa. Mensa is going to hand it off to Shepard. Shepard, he's at the 10 and brought down around the 9. That's a gain of 2. Our clock continuing to run. We're at 6:12 and counting. I'll try to keep up the time there. 10 minutes left to get a touchdown and go for 2. Oh, geez. What happens? Game pause? No, it's not. You have to listen. You have to listen in, folks. 3rd and 1. Yeah, I don't know why. Again, I'll refresh it, but it's not doing anything. Mensa in the pistol. Castle's in the backfield. Sending a man in motion. Mensa. Play action. Pop pass over the middle. It's caught. Touchdown, Duke. Touchdown, Duke Blue Devils. Hazley saying, where are you at? I can't hear ya. And Duke has taken the lead 34-29. Holy wow. Yep. Crazy. You're welcome. No unsportsmanlike on the celebration? No, there's no unsports. He was just talking to the crowd. You think Cal can cover? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, when it comes to bets, you guys can ask each other. I'm not going to be useful there. Duke is going to go for 2. Mensah's in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. In the shotgun is Mensah. Mensah drops back, looking over the middle, moving to his right. Heavy pressure, just chucks it up, and that's intercepted. Well, actually, he's not intercepted. Couldn't hold on to it. So it's Yukon trailing. Duke is leading 34-29, folks. Listen carefully. 34-29. There we go. It did upgrade or update on my screen there. So, yes, 34-29. So there you go. And DrDelay did something mad inappropriate. I actually didn't see that. I thought he was just looking at the crowd. Do you think Duke will cover 9 points? Very unlikely. Good thing these doorkeepers went for 2. I don't think we need to hammer it home. Again, it is what it is. You know, some people are going to have 2-point conversion. Some people won't. I don't. I completely agree with you, though, RC. I am old school. I hate analytics. Analytics to me has ruined games. Football, it's ruined football. It's ruined baseball. It's ruined basketball. It's ruined soccer. It hasn't ruined hockey yet, but I'm sure it'll find its way. ESPN, yeah, ESPN's terrible. How do you drop that? I don't know. He flat out had it. I think he bumped into his own player, too. So, again, it is 34-29. Yukon leading. Or no, pardon me. Duke is leading. Yukon, of course, will have an opportunity with about 5.5 minutes to go in this one. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Beasley. Did I forget? Who's Beasley? I already know who Beasley is. Who's Beasley? I can't remember. You like NFL game tomorrow? There's a lot of NFL games tomorrow. Again, I'm not a sure thing. And if it spreads, then I don't know. I'm not the guy to ask. So I appreciate it, though. Got to stop. We'll see. Fumble on the kickoff return. I don't know about all that. What a roller coaster. Oh, dude, Toby, it's been a great game, man. It's been a back and forth game. Now, if you're looking about straight up, again, I'm 87-48. So, you know, if you want somebody that knows ball, straight up, I got you covered. Pulling with the upset here. Again, you got to pick upsets, folks. You can't just pick straight up there. So there you go. Pulling with the upset. Giants, Bears, Bills. I actually thought about Dolphins over Bills, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to go too crazy. But watch out for it. I'm just saying, Dolphins usually play better at home. Watch out for it. So when you see Bills, Dolphins close tomorrow, think of DrDelay. Like, hey, he was wrong, but it was close. Anyway, Ravens over Vikings, Browns over the Jets, Bucks over Patriots, Panthers over Saints, Jaguars over Texans, Cardinals over the Seahawks. Yes, an upset there. Niners over the Rams, Lions over the Commies. Don't listen to me, I'm biased here. And then Packers, Eagles. Those are my picks. Failed the 2-point conversion, 20 seconds left and not winning. That stuff. Come on, Yukon. Are you watching the game or just play-by-play? I'm watching the game. Yukon 2. Good one so far. Yep. Appreciate it. It's really good so far. Thank you, as always, Nick, because that's going to be booted out of the end zone for a touchback. Of course, the play-by-play would have it 2nd and 4 at the Yukon 47. See us tomorrow. I hope so. All right, Yukon again. They'll have it. They'll have it around the 25. Can't find this stream anywhere. Yep. Yeah, they're cracking down now on some illegal streams. So, all it does is help me. I hate to say it, but you know, it is what it is. Helps out the people that are trying to do it the right way. 1st and 10 at the 25 in the pistol. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Sending a man in motion. Fagnano tosses to Bell. Bell's at the 30, and he's spinning forward and brought down around the 34. That's a gain of 9. So again, listen carefully, because I know it's frozen on the screen. 5:20 is the time. And counting. 2nd and 1, they are at the 34. And I will try to be as accurate as I can. It's Yukon. Yukon has the ball. Anyone else ask? I'm not going to answer. I'm just going to keep doing my thing. 2nd and 1 at the 34 in the shotgun. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Fagnano is, of course, in the shotgun, sending Bell in motion. They're going left to right on your YouTube screen. Swings it out to Bell. Bell with the catch at the 30. He's at the 35, the 40, and he's still in bounds at the 45. Brought out of bounds around the 47-yard line, folks. Bell was going to go out of bounds, then decided to do the little Mahomey thing and just kind of keep going. As there's no other player like Patrick Mahomes. Maybe Skylar Bell will be a fan favorite of, Chris Collins will be a fan favorite of Bell in the near future. So 1st and 10 coming up, 4:49. The clock has stopped. The clock has stopped at 4:49, folks. I just mean legally. Oh, I gotcha. Fair enough. Yeah, CBS Sports Network has the game legally. As it's in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Fagnano moving to his right, play action, looking down the field, fires, it's caught at the 40, runs out of bounds at the 37. That is Murphy with the catch, and that is a brand new set of downs for the Huskies. UConn is moving fast. Yeah, they're moving too fast, I agree. YouTube used to have every game. I know, right? It was crazy. And I don't blame you guys. Yeah, take advantage when you can. But I will take advantage of the current situation. 1st and 10 at the 36 in the shotgun. And he's going to hand it off. This is Edwards. He's at the 40 and can't go anywhere. That's a loss on the play. Duke pretty happy. That's Anthony Jr. leading the charge. That's a loss of 5. Listen to radio like something. I know, right? It's way back in the day. Listen to radio. All right, 2nd and 14. Loss of 4 on the play. 3:30 and counting, folks. 3:30 and counting. Okay, that's how much time UConn has the ball. Nothing has changed. I've not said interception. I've not said turnover. UConn with the ball at the 40. In the shotgun. Sending a man in motion. Fagnano drops back, looking, dumps it off over the middle. Oh, it's overthrown. Incomplete. The throw a little bit high. The receiver trying to make a jumping catch. Couldn't hold on to it. And now he's holding his knee as the clock is stopped at 3:14. Honestly, that was actually more catchable than I thought. He didn't have to jump. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, the tight end just flat out dropped it. So a little bit of a commercial break here, so bear with me, folks. Let's beat Vegas. We'll see. They score. Duke has another shot. Yeah, no, they moved down the field too quickly. But, they haven't really moved much here. So, Brother D, radio, you sound great. Appreciate it, Alex. I do not. Would be cool, though. Worked at a radio station for a little bit, but then didn't work out there. It is what it is. I was not an on-air talent. Wish I was. Think it would have been pretty fun. So, looks like Hunnig is going to come off the field here. Again, it's 3rd and 14 with 3:14 left to go. Duke is leading 34-29. And again, it's going to be... they need a... I forgot where they actually are. I think they're at the 40. Let me just double check here. Whenever they show the field would be fun. Yeah, they're at the 40. 3rd and 14 at the 40. 3:14 left to go. In the shotgun is Fagnano. 2 receivers to right, 1 receiver to left. Drops back to pass. Looking, fires. It's caught. He's at the 37. Still on his feet at the 30. Nice second effort there. As that was only going to be about a 3-yard gain, but able to fight forward, and it makes it close. Yeah, it's going to score with less than 45 seconds, probably. Whoever runs first down like that ruined the entire drive. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Definitely a dream job. The pay was right for sure. You're going to go for 2-point conversion. That's 3-point lead. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. 4th and 5 at the 31. In the shotgun. Trips the right, 1 receiver to the left. Clock at 2:30. Drops back. Looking over the middle. Steps up. Fires. Caught at the 20. Oh, what a catch. And he's holding his knee. He took a shot Oh, my goodness. His knee was blown up. What a catch, though. Oh, my goodness. A heat-seeking missile just took out his knee. Oh, my gosh. Again, this has been some old-school, hard-hitting 2000s NFL football today, folks. It has been a pleasure. If you love old-school football like this guy, this has been the game. But he is hurt. He's off the field. Hopefully he'll be okay. But Vereen made a heck of a catch to hold on to that. 1st and 10 at the 19. 2:01 counting. He snaps it, throws to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Yukon! Oh my gosh, Bell with the catch of the day. Skylar Bell has just taken the lead with 1:58 left to go. There's a flag down. Now, that was probably too fast, though. Now, that is something unbelievable. Offsides defense. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown. Yukon 35, Duke 34. Again, I'm sorry about the screen. It is what it is. Weep and cope, folks. If you can't listen to me, I don't know what you're listening. I don't know why you're here. Literally. It's 35-34. There it goes. What a catch. Old school CTE. Oh, yeah, 100% CTE for life. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, my gosh. A lot of time. Yes, a lot of time left, Steven. Defense needs to step up for sure. Now, there is a review. Oh, my gosh. What a catch that was by Skylar Bell. Skylar Bell is going to the NFL. He is good. He is good. He was great last week. He's been great this week. A lot of underneath stuff today for Skylar Bell. And again, I don't know why the screen is like this, but it is what it is. Would love to give you updates on the stats. I don't think they're keeping up with it. Oh, man, they're reviewing to see if he stepped out of bounds. He can't be the first one to touch it. Oh, that would be tough. And looks like they didn't find anything. Okay, well, all right, they're going to go for 2. In this situation, I'm not upset with it, by the way. I'll make that clear. Okay, so even if RC and I disagree here, I'm fine with 2-point conversion on this one. Want to make that clear. They're going for 2. Rolling to his right is Fagnano moving. He's going to take off and run. Diving. Did he get in? The pylon was hit. Fagnano is down. The runner was short. No good. Would love to see where this replay here. They're going to show this camera angle. Oh my gosh, that's as close as you can make it. I don't know if they'll review this. I thought he got it. I thought the nose of the football got it. What do you guys think? I don't know if anyone's calling this. Love your energy. Appreciate it, man. I try. Trying to geek off these parlays. Yeah. Extra point, good. Now, they went for 2. It did not get it, but that was close. They may review it. Please give it to him. No reviews, this guy. Thank you for your service. You're welcome. These refs trying to get everything they can. This guy. He got blasted. He did. He took a shot. I think that's what I thought. I thought he got it too. I think he got the nose of the football in there, but again, it's close. I think it's one of those they'll get the call, like whatever the call on the field is what they'll go with. You think he got it? Yeah. Don't know the feed, but based on the vibes he got. Oh, gotcha. Refs, I don't know. I've been pretty wrong today, actually. Whenever I think they go with something, the referees will be like, oh, just kidding. Just kidding. And appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe, folks. I'm supposed to be calling a game about 15 minutes. I might get there in time. You guys know how the last 2 minutes of a game can go, though. It could probably be another, like, 20 minutes. And, again, if you like the NFL, folks, this is what I do. I call games. So, again, I'll be doing the NFL as well tomorrow. 4 games. Again, you don't have to show up to every single one. Like I'm telling you, don't do it. You don't do it. I'd get tired of me after 4 streams. So, but yeah, I'll be doing 4 games. So again, if any of these guys are your cup of tea, I got you covered, man. Falcons, Colts, Giants, Bears, Cardinals, Seahawks, Steelers, Chargers, of course, Monday night as well. And again, I bounce around the NFL, and I want to make that clear. It's not just I'm covering those teams and those teams only. No, I actually have one more team I need to cover, the Panthers, and then I've covered everybody. But yeah, I do bounce around the NFL, folks. And of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. Clemson was guilty. Don't know what that means. Probably can't overturn. I'm thinking it was so close that they're going to go with the call on the field. Duke basketball started anyway. This guy. Appreciate you guys. Again, appreciate you, Steven, and everyone here. Thanks for the live stream. This has been powerful. Oh, no, this is awesome. Charles, this is awesome. They're actually reviewing it. They spent the entire... Oh, they gave it to him. Oh, my goodness. They reviewed it and gave it to him. It's a 3-point game now. They gave it to him. Yes, I thought the nose of the football got there, and I'm thinking, oh, well, so close. They're going to go with the call on the field. Like I said, I've been wrong. Whatever it is. Jeez, 37-34. Now Duke with the field goal could tie it up, of course. Man, what a stuff. Sorry you spoiled. Yeah, just watch the spoilers there, Goku, if you can. I know you're excited, but just wait till I call it. 16-15. Oh, wow. Iowa's taking the lead. That's crazy. Why are you calling the Cardinals game tomorrow? It won't be much of a game. I'm picking the Cardinals to win, actually, Nick. I'm a madman. All right, UConn 37, Duke 34. They are about to kick it off, folks. 1:58 left to go in this one. Again, sorry the screen is the way it is. I can't help it. Contact ESPN, I'm sure. Keep your network. That has nothing to do with the screen, but you know what I'm saying. As there is going to be the kickoff going to be out of the end zone for a touchback. So Duke will have it 1:58 at their own 25. They're down by 3. So again, UConn 37, Duke 34. I feel like Duke still pulls it off. Yeah, no, it's been a great game. This has been the game. This is game of the year. College football. The game of the year that no one really knew about it, except for the people that watched it, those in the stadium, and those here. What a game. 1st and 10 at the 25. Again, UConn leads 37-34. I understand what the scoreboard says. Trust this guy. In the shotgun is Mensah. Mensah drops back, looking over the middle, scrambling to his left. Now moving in the pocket, fires. It is almost intercepted. Oh, man, Mensah again has already turned it over twice today, putting it in harm's way there. Mensah's got to be careful. Likely ACC champ losing to UConn, that'd be crazy. I actually hope that would... the ACC would be... Oh, the ACC would take a huge hit for that one. 2nd and 10, UConn crowd is loud. Duke again with all 3 timeouts. 1:51 left to go. It's 2nd and 10 at the 25. Mensah's in the shotgun. Mensah drops back. Heavy pressure moving to his right. Fires it way out of bounds. Incomplete. The pressure got to him. And just like that, it's 3rd and 10. Duke wins if they force it. We'll see. Come on, defense. A lot of defense. Again, it's split like Duke and UConn fans. You guys are all close. Or, of course, the sport's better. That's always another one. UConn should move the ACC. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be pretty fun. 3rd and 10 in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Ball at the 25. They need to get to the 35 for a brand new set of downs. Mensah drops back. Heavy pressure, evading pressure. Good stuff there. Moving to his left, fires. It's caught. Well short of the line to gain. Now, decision. If you go for it and don't get it, you're giving UConn at minimum a free 3 points. This is 4th and 5. They're going to give them 5 on that play. Yeah, they're taking off there. Yeah, thank goodness. It was just being stupid there. Last time Duke won the ACC championship was 2013. Oh, geez. Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, again, this one isn't a conference game at least. 4th and 5 in the shotgun. Mensah sending a man in motion. He takes the snap. He's moving to his right. Fires. It's caught at the 35. Steps out of bounds immediately. He will have the first down. That was a clutch run, a clutch catch, and a first down for the Blue Devils. They have taken away everything on the screen there. I don't know what in the world's going on. So again, I assure you, I will let you know what is happening. 1st and 10 at the 36. 55 seconds left to go. In the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Drops back, looking over the middle, steps up. Mensah, he's going to take off and run. He's at the 40, he's at the 45, and he gets the first down at the 48. They got to hurry. Not much energy here. Again, I guess maybe they're okay with the field goal, but if you want to win, you got to keep going. They still have 3 timeouts. So that is another thing there. And I'm assuming they called a timeout. They did. Timeout, Duke. UConn again leading 37-34. Duke with the ball around midfield. About, I think it's a 47 if I recall. Only Duke had a better defense. Thank you for streaming. Oh, you're welcome. Hey, it's been fun. It's been a great game. Appreciate you guys, man. This is a great stream. But yeah, what a game. Again, Duke with their first timeouts, 47 seconds. UConn leading by 3. And ESPN is totally tanked. I don't know what the heck's going on the screen there. Sorry. But, yeah, ESPN. There you go. There's the 15-yard penalty. They need a touchdown. Can't trust it. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's true. You can't really. College kickers are a little bit better now, but yeah, no, I get you. I'm still like, yeah, whenever a kicker's up for college, I'm like, unless it's like a big school. So actually, it was not a timeout for Duke. I didn't hear anything in my headset here. There was an injured Husky. Wow. So the Duke still has 3 timeouts actually. Nate Shepard. Dude, Shepard's good. Shepard is good. Shepard went to your high school. That's cool. Yeah, no, he's good. You think this game was on special teams? We'll see. Or does Duke have the ball up? They're at the 48. For 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at their own 48, folks. 47 seconds. Pardon me. 47 seconds left to go. Mensah drops back. Steps up. Dumps it off to Shepard. Shepard can't make the catch, but the throw was a little bit off. Only takes off 4 seconds. Again, the clock doesn't run. To be honest with you, I wasn't going to get much. But not a good throw by Mensah. Again, we've seen where Mensah has just looked not so great. So 2nd and 10 now for Duke. Again, ESPN, sorry, they've chalked it. I don't know what's going on over there. Looking at your cash out. Jeez. Oh, jeez. 2nd and 10 in the shotgun. Ball at their own 48. 43 seconds left to go. Mensah drops back. The heavy pressure fires. It's caught at the 50. He's going to get out of bounds. He does. Out of bounds around the 46. So that's a gain of 6. Should make it 3rd and 4 coming up for the Blue Devils. Mensah is a Mensah. That's what I said that earlier. Yes, Spanish speakers, no. Mensah is a Mensah. 3rd and 4 coming up for the Blue Devils. 38 seconds left to go. Duke, by the way, 1 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. This isn't a long one, but again, you need to get to the 42 for a brand new set of downs. In the shotgun is Mensah. Trips left to 1 receiver to the right. Mensah drops back. They're sending the blitz. 6-man pressure. Fires. Caught at the 39. What a catch. Barcade, he's been quiet the whole day. Makes a clutch catch. That throw was behind him. Makes an amazing catch behind him to get the first down. They're at the 39. Someone took a timeout. I can assume it's Duke. That was indeed Duke's first timeout. 33 seconds left to go in this one. UConn leading 37-34. Duke has the ball at the UConn 39. Field goal range is around 37. On here it said 33. Why is Duke playing so bad? I mean, they're both playing good. I think it's a great game. I think it's just a great game on offense by both teams. So what I'll try to do here, again, it's not going to be ESPN, but what I'll try to do is take it to CBS Sports. See if I can get this one up. Is it the best one? No. So that's something. I don't know if that's the best, but we'll go with it for now. 1st and 10 at the 39 in the shotgun is Mensah. Mensah drops back. 5-man rush. Mensah steps up, fires over the middle. It is almost intercepted. Barkate wants a flag. No flag given. No flag. Barkate can't believe there's no flag. Ooh, well, the throw, I mean, he kind of got there first, but the throw was a little bit high. He was going for the ball. Yeah, the defender's going for the ball. That's no flag. Why haven't they been using Barkate? I don't know. They just, I mean, they have, but it's just been, it's been a lot of short stuff. 2nd and 10 at the 39 in the shotgun is Mensah. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Mensah drops back, sending 6. Mensah scrambling. He fumbles the ball. It's a fumble. It's recovered by UConn. UConn's going to win the game. Oh, my gosh. Mensah was under heavy pressure that entire drive. And UConn is going to upset Duke. The Huskies are going to be 7-3. Duke is going to fall to 5-4. Oh my goodness. Trying to get rid of it. Fumbles the ball. UConn falls on it, and that is going to be your game. Unbelievable. Oh, the upset of the day, and it's a great game, folks. This is why I love football. Oh my gosh. Duke with 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers, folks. You won't win many games with that, as there is the knee, and UConn upsets Duke. That is crazy, folks. What a game. Huskies are a good team. They are. Huskies are a great team. They are a great team, folks. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. This one is final. There it is on the bottom of the screen there. You can see ESPN is now just in a cesspool of darkness here. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out. You guys all enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'm going live in literally about 5 minutes. I got to cover another game, folks. My freaking voice is chalked, but it's okay. I got to cover this game. If you guys want some more football, just head to the next stream, folks. Again, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. I'm from Scotland, UK. What NFL teams do you think I should support? Not the Steelers, because we can't win in the playoffs. But yes, make sure, again, to like and subscribe, folks. It is free to do so. You don't have to pay me a dime, folks. Again, this is what I do. I'll be back again very soon. And then, of course, I'll be doing NFL. Again, I'm on here quite a bit. So make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel, folks. But yes, Wake Forest, Virginia happening right after this, folks. Go and refresh this. Again, I appreciate you guys. Remember, subscribe right now. It is free. I promise. I'm not charging you nothing. I will see you in the next one. You guys all have a great rest of your Saturday. In case I don't ever see you again, hey, thanks for giving me a chance to call this game. It was fun. It was fun. But yeah, make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel. Only over 400 watching, only 62 likes. Yeah, they hate me, I know. It's all good, though. It was a good stream. But remember, subscribe, folks. It doesn't cost you anything. See you soon. Peace.